Yeah, the second I move my hand, it's gonna go back. Whatever. All right, never mind. Sorry.
Hello and welcome to Game Complainers, episode 459. I'm your host, Perry.
Co-host Anthony.
And Frank.
And tonight, it's Frank's birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Ironically, today's also the day that Star Trek The Next Generation turns 35.
Wow.
So it beat me by a couple years.
And it's also Jill Valentine's last escape.
Yes. Classic. It's, we're getting
September
into
28th,
the,
daylight. I'm
we're getting
still
into
alive.
to the fall time and starting to, try to get some of these 4Ks that are coming out. A lot of stuff's coming out. We got our Scream 4K Steelbooks coming out. We got the Fright Night 4K Steelbooks coming out.
Evil Bread 2013.
Evil Bread.
That came.
Yeah, I got
I
that.
gotta watch it this weekend, hopefully.
So I got to start on my Halloween binge of movies because it's that time. The weather's kicking in, so
I'm glad the weather's kicking in, even though I've been sleeping all day the last couple days.
are we gonna watch something on the 7th?
I mean, if you want, I don't know what's gonna happen as far as if they'll let us, but we can try.
Try to get away with it.
Yeah.
I'm
we should,
I'm hoping that the other room is our room and the other room is their room, or they're gonna get mad that we're all in the other room. I don't know. Yes, I will have something on if you want. You just gotta let me know what you want.
Oh yeah, no, it doesn't matter. I was just
Trainwreck's in the chat. Vengeful Brick. Vengeful Brick. He's in the
I
chat.
gotta pull up the chat. He just had his first stream on YouTube.
When? Today?
Yeah, I popped in for a minute. I didn't say anything because I was doing a bunch of stuff, but I was there for. I threw you a like.
Well, then after this, I'll have to go watch it because I was sleeping.
Yeah, he was streaming Elden Ring.
The minute I go to sleep, PlayStation 5s drop. The minute I go to sleep, God of War drops. You know what I mean? The minute I go to bed, all this stuff happens. When I'm awake all day, nothing happens. I'm like, come on.
You tell me what you need, and I'm awake when you're asleep. Usually, we usually have opposite schedules.
Pokemon Switch is shipping tomorrow.
Yeah, what the hell? The game doesn't come out till November something, November 18th or something.
Notice.
We'll see if they charge my credit card and deplete my bank account.
Don't forget
no notice. They're just like, oh yeah, by the way, here you go.
The Michael Myers collection's coming next week too.
Okay, so did you hear about what happened with that?
Oh, did we ever?
Walmart had it for $28.
But they're canceling people's orders.
Oh, they are, okay.
People are they're just canceling them. So people that were also trying to get 4 or 5, yeah, they canceled them too. Even the people that were just getting one individually.
So I'll say this about Halloween Kills. And
I've avoided everything.
Okay.
Thankfully.
Don't worry. Let's just say the joke we always talk about being naked plays a fucking factor into this film.
No.
Why? Who decided to go there?
And by the way,
Wesker was naked too at the end of Resident Evil, so I guess that was an
okay. But Michael, I'm gonna just say this, and it's in the trailer. You can't really, unless you read about what happens. Now I read about what happened, and I saw the trailer, and I was like, oh fuck. Let's just say Michael travels throughout the film naked.
No.
Well, as long as we don't see Michael Dong, then we'll be good.
You don't see it. According to the audience, you don't see it.
Okay.
Why?
They probably just show him his burly old man titties just flapping around. Probably.
Okay,
That's
there's
probably
a
the
scene in the trailer, right, where this is all confirmed. Because I read about it and I was like, he's naked in the fucking movie? Until a certain point.
Thought of that.
And then, did you do writing for Halloween? Says, hey,
that's what I was going to say. It's like you wrote it.
Maybe I did. Maybe I went into the future and I wrote it. But look, I read this whole thing and I'm like, this is bullshit. Okay? Then I saw the trailer. And this was written a month ago. And I saw the trailer. It was released a couple days ago. And what I read is pretty much in the trailer. I was like,
Yeah,
okay.
I guess we'll see.
It gets worse from there, but I won't say anything.
Oh
Okay.
no. We're gonna find out.
There's
in
a
like 2
reason why
weeks.
he's naked.
Please don't tell me he has sex with somebody.
No.
Yeah, no.
Okay, good. It's the last thing I need to see in one of those movies.
Well, I will check it out, and I will get back to you on that.
Anthony, I don't know if he's going to leave the theater happy.
Oh no.
Hey, I'm gonna do a review on it probably. So
I still haven't seen the new ones yet. The trailer. Oh, the new movies. Oh, wow.
You should watch them.
You know what? After this is all said and done, just watch 2018, and that's it.
yeah, you might
good.
just save yourself some time.
I still think at the end of the day, RWK, what's up, man? You got Eli here. What's up? I gotta mail your Steam Deck out, Eli. I gotta make sure there's not a rock in there. I gotta open it.
A tile.
That guy, Golden Boy, he used to work for AEW.
I saw.
He got his Steam Deck and it was empty.
Yeah.
He opened the box.
Post office stole it or whatever. I don't think
FedEx stole it. FedEx has been stealing PlayStations and Steam Decks.
They just cut them open and reseal them with something heavy.
Because he said his wife gave him the box. She's like, "This is kind of light." And he goes, "Whatever." He opened it and it was just the battery.
Oh my god.
The thing to plug into the wall.
That's awful.
that sucks.
I was like, "Well, that's what you get for leaving AEW, dickhead." No, I'm kidding.
Revenge.
Yeah, go to his Twitter. He'll show you the box. It's empty. Unless he's lying and wants another one. I don't know. But I still think Halloween H2O is the definitive.
There's some goofy stuff in H2O. Like
There
I
was.
like H2O.
H2O was
And
good for one reason.
It was just Halloween Scream.
Because Kevin Williams wrote it.
Yeah, he
And
uses
that
the
was
same
his
music.
By the way,
and
that was
everything.
his dream. You know that, right? He created Scream because he loved Halloween.
Right.
Scream was such a big hit, they made him write the final Halloween. How crazy was that?
Yeah.
That's coming full circle.
But the ending I liked it because it cut it. It was like, all right, we're done, and then Resurrection
the ending is
just
done. Yeah.
Fuck that up.
What I would say is just the ending for this film. I'm not going to say nothing. It's all right. But I think at the end of the day, to wrap it all up, it should have ended at H2O.
Right.
I do like 2018, though. 2018 was a good, okay, ignore all that shit. Here's a jump off. I just think 2018 was only going to be one movie. And that's where I think where it all fell apart.
Well, they planned it as a trilogy, but they signed her on for 3 films from the start.
Well, I think they did that in case it made money, and it did.
Yeah, they knew that. I feel like they had
I think they didn't know where they were going to go after 2018. I think they were like, oh, fuck, it made money. Okay, we got to continue this somehow. I know you guys are going to have a lot of problems with this one.
I hope it's not worse than the last one. I mean, I like them all in their own regard, but I realize that
I think it's a little bit better than the
wonky.
last one, but
Okay.
that might be a different opinion. I don't know because I can't even tell you what the fuck.
No, we're gonna see it
tell
in
you what
next
happens
week.
in this because it's so fun. I'll just say like it's ridiculous.
Okay.
Okay.
Can't wait to see it. That's gonna
I'm
be
ready
a
to see
crazy
it.
week.
This guy
That's gonna be
Michael's
the-
running around naked. That's not the only ridiculous part, but I'm just saying.
Right. I mean, look, Albert Wesker was naked in the Resident Evil movie. There's been stranger things I've seen, so this wouldn't really surprise me.
Thanks for dropping in my stream a little while ago. Yeah, I was asleep, man. I would have totally been there if I knew. H2O was a perfect ending for me. Yes.
H2O is nice. I like the fact that, again, it is a fast movie too. It's literally like an hour, like 28 minutes or 27 minutes, and it's just like, or something like that. It's very fast and it gets to the point. The only thing that was kind of annoying was, her son like whining and his haircut
Josh
was
Harnett.
annoying.
He didn't last
there's
that
a-
long in Hollywood.
Yeah,
That guy.
there's a lot of things that just like pissed me off about that movie. There's a lot of things that pissed me off about 2018. The podcasters piss me off. And Halloween Kills, the mob pisses me off. These are things that when you watch these things on repeated viewings, you realize more and things like that. So my opinion obviously has changed since seeing Halloween Kills.
I can't even tell you. I can't tell you the shit that goes down.
We'll break it when
when is
because
this movie
it comes
coming out?
It comes out on the 14th, so we'll talk about it on the 19th.
Yeah, I'll definitely watch it that weekend, for sure.
Yeah,
I'll probably watch it.
I'm having Fred and the guys. What guys? I'm having Fred come over, I guess, at the shop. If Jeff and Ludwin want to come up, they can watch it with me too. Yeah, her son was kind of a bitch made. Yeah, that's Josh Hartnett's character. Eddie's in the chat. Yeah. What's up, Eddie?
He was like, you just don't understand. You're not gonna let me go on the class trip. And it's like you should have let him go on the class trip anyway, but they were gonna ditch it anyway. And
I just like how at the end she locks the gate and she fucking screams Michael and she's got the fucking axe, and I'm like, all right, this shit's gonna go down one way or another. Like she's had enough.
She holds up the paramedics at gunpoint. You know that she means business. Like she's literally like, yeah, I'm just whatever the consequences are, as long as this guy's dead.
It really should have just been 1, 2, and H2O, because that's pretty much what it was.
Right.
I guess you got 2 different timelines. I mean, there's like 10 different timelines now, but
there's a lot.
You could just do 1, 2, H2O and be done.
Yep.
Resurrection, you don't have to worry about that. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, forget Resurrection. When we watched that, I was like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, I didn't realize there was a lot of nothing in that film.
Yeah.
So, rest in peace, Coolio.
Yeah, Coolio, man.
Unfortunate news before we went live tonight.
Crazy.
Ironically enough, he went out like Elvis.
Yeah, wow. We've been talking about that,
strange.
And look what happens. Yeah.
2 big recording artists going out that way. Very weird. But rest in peace, Coolio. Gangsta's Paradise was one of the top songs when I was growing up. It's always connected to Dangerous Minds, which was on YouTube for free a couple of weeks ago. So if it's still up there, definitely check it out. Yeah, Coolio, he's gone.
Yeah,
he was in the intro to Kenan and Kel. He was great.
That's right. Yeah.
He's only like 58.
59.
59.
He just turned 59 like a month ago.
That's really that's rough.
Well, rest in peace, Coolio.
Yeah, man.
First 2 Halloween movies in H2O. That's about it. Gangsta's Paradise, Fantastic Voyage. Well, here it goes.
Yep. So you used to say.
What do you got?
Thanks a lot, Eddie. I saw your chat there. Thank you.
Where did he go? Is he getting his Coolio CDs?
Imagine he has like a huge collection of Coolio memorabilia. Anthony, do you have a huge collection of Coolio memorabilia?
I actually don't, but
okay.
that would be like that's like that dude that's on G4 with the Golden Girls thing. He has like a whole shrine. It's like, wait, what? Like what?
G4 did a really good Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles retrospective video last week. I watched about 20 minutes of it. I think it's an hour long.
Surprising.
What?
I said that's pretty surprising, to be honest.
Yeah, it was with the 2 guys. There's some huge fat guys like, you know how many games there are, man. And then there's the guy with the beard. He's like, how many games are there? And he goes 59 Ninja Turtles games. And he goes, I only thought there was 10. And he's like, I researched them all. It's pretty. It's actually pretty good, pretty funny.
Well, I think they have the completionist on there, and he's actually one of the guys that tries on there. Thankfully they've gotten rid of a lot of bullshit on there.
Well, the company's they're pretty much on their way out.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you just can't compete nowadays. There's just too much of this going on at everybody's homes and doing their own shows that are a lot better.
I just think that you grew up with that show, so they were counting on people like you to return to them. But you're at the age now where you have people your age have families and shit. They don't have time to get on the internet and watch that all day. You
Right.
know what I mean?
And it's also like a different era because everyone's
Different,
streaming.
completely
Twitch and
different.
YouTube. Yeah, it's like back then that was the only gaming content
Only
that was. Now it's like you just YouTube, like that stuff is people's TV. So it's like, and so they try to stream now, but it's like they don't get what they should basically. So
I think if they did segments every once in a while and dropped them on their channel, that'd be good. Like this Ninja Turtles thing is really good. So
You should just act like a regular channel.
I have to finish watching that, but I was like half an hour, 45 minutes. I'm sorry. I was like 20 minutes, half an hour in. I think it's an hour long, but they cover all the games in detail.
I'll check it out. I didn't even know that was there.
Good. You're all like family to me, distant cousins. Awesome, Eddie. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
That's what we try to do. Everybody in the chat room, we all try to hang out in the chat. A lot of times we hang out of the chat. So, all right. So yeah, Halloween. Definitely watch the movie when it comes out. It's in the theaters. It's gonna be on Peacock. And yeah.
We're almost there. A couple more weeks. I think 2 more weeks.
Oh yeah.
I think everybody will like the way it goes out. I'll just say that, but I won't say any more.
All right.
We're just getting there. It's a little Batman and Robin-esque. You know what my favorite scene in Batman and Robin is?
What's that?
When they fucking surf out of the sky in the beginning. They take the doors of the rocket and then they surf on the doors down. I'm like, dude, you're fucking Batman. You should just be like flying down.
He could just like float.
Yeah.
His cape.
Yeah.
Fucking Schwarzenegger, Ivan Ooze in that fucking in the beginning of that movie. I don't know. Anyway, let's get on to some actual news. What's going on tonight?
Got a little bit of stuff here. Oh, did you guys see Wiglet? Please tell me you saw Wiglet. Okay, you know Diglett, the Pokemon? He's like an old Pokemon. He's like brown and he's in the ground.
Yeah.
They made a new one that got leaked out called Wiglet. I gotta send you a picture of it. It looks so stupid. I forgot to send it to you before, but I'll send it to you in a minute. But anyway, I just had to say that before I forgot it. So next week, the 6th, we're going to get our first trailer for the Mario movie. It's going to be like a little teaser, so we're going to see how the animation looks and stuff like that.
It'll be fine.
So hopefully... What's that?
It'll be fine. It's Illuminations, the Despicable Me.
Hopefully it'll be good like Sonic. Like, you know, it'll be an actual good movie.
It'll be fine.
So we'll see.
It'll be fine for one reason. Nintendo ain't letting that. Nintendo, ever since that original Abomination when I was a child and saw it, they have not let any of their stuff on the big screen since then. Okay? They waited this long. I'm almost dead. That's how long it took for them to put something else on the damn screen. They're going to make sure this thing is ready to go. Before
I was so confused with that movie, like the original one. When I was a little kid, I'm like, what is happening?
I went to the theater and I was confused.
Yeah.
I remember the lady stabs Yoshi and everyone in the theater was like, oh!
Yoshi's a velociraptor. What the hell?
He's a mini T-Rex.
Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited about this because, like you said, it's been so long. Let's see what they could do. I mean, hopefully it'll be good.
Donkey Kong doesn't talk about being bipolar and smoking joints all day.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, my God.
It's Seth Rogen, right?
Yeah.
He's Donkey Kong.
Yeah, he's Donkey Kong. All right. Well, we'll see.
Do you think Donkey Kong and Bowser are going to work together? Because he was the original villain, Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
They'll definitely do that, I think.
Like a Knuckles angle, and then halfway through he turns.
Yep.
Yeah, I could see it.
Yeah.
We ruined the whole movie for everybody.
Yeah, we just figured it out. I mean, it's a kid's movie, so who cares? But yeah, obviously, I'll be seeing that. I think it comes out, this spring or something? In like March or maybe next... let me see when
it was November 2023.
Oh, let me look. just to see.
They usually release their movies in the summertime.
Oh, it says scheduled to be released April 7th, 2023.
Wow. Already. Wow.
So I will absolutely be checking that out. with my
Dreadpool, what's
family.
up? How you holding up down there, Dreadpool?
Oh yeah, are you good? I saw your video before. And I've been seeing like lots of people's videos from over there. He's like, yeah, guys, I'm floating around.
I didn't see that. I've been
What's
asleep
that?
all day.
Oh no, he just did a video of the outside. It wasn't too bad, but
I was in the thing. He was on the Boom show. I think what was it today or yesterday? And I was in there for a few minutes and I fell asleep. That might have been yesterday, actually.
yeah. Well, as long as you're safe over there, that's good.
He said he slept through the last hurricane, so I was like, holy shit.
It's weird because like some people say that I've been seeing videos where it's not bad, and then other people are swimming in their basements, and I'm like, I don't know what to think. I guess it depends where you live, but
Well, I'm glad he's all right. I'm glad everybody's doing
yeah.
well, and we hope that that's it.
yeah,
No more.
absolutely.
Best person on YouTube is Dreadpool, my good friend. The last one was a Category 5.
Did it? What did it hit yesterday or today or something? I don't even know.
Oh, look, there's an animal.
Oh no! It's just like part of it.
It brought him
Oh.
a soda. Did you see that?
Imagine that. That'd be so cool.
There you go. Thanks, man. Thanks,
Oh,
James.
it's Batman. Anywho. So yeah, this is bringing him snacks and sodas and beer and cigarettes and condoms. All right.
Oh yeah, right. I remember that.
This week we've learned that, which we already knew, Miles Morales is launching on PC this fall, so within the next month or two.
It's also on sale on PlayStation Plus for PS5 people that want it. It's $25 digital.
Yeah, I still got to go and platinum that one. I did the regular one,
No,
but
that's all right. I'll use cheats on PC and platinum it.
I mean, it's probably more fun that way.
So
You don't get
Wario
frustrated.
lied. He said
Oh.
code in the box. Okay? He's a big fat liar because look, there's a disc and the code in the box.
Whoa.
So now I could shove this disc up my butt.
Why did they even print the disc for that? Like, that's so
kinda cool,
weird.
though.
And it doesn't
I
say
don't know.
PC DVD or PC CD like it used to. It just says PC game.
Interesting.
And yes, even the PC version's a big fanboy because in the manual it only shows PlayStation controllers.
Well, obviously.
Doesn't show the generic Xbox controller.
I never played that game, so I don't know. But you
It
got it
was
for a good price.
$20, and I was like, whatever, I'll get it because
Yeah.
eventually I'm gonna go back to work, so I'm ready to rock and roll there with the PC.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's right. You built a PC on stream this week. We were tuning in for that.
Everything works fine. I got a
That was pretty
3060
good.
on there. I got everything's running at 4K, 120.
Nice.
Halo, Spider-Man, all running at 4K 120.
Awesome.
I did a couple of test streams. Dreadpool was with me on one of them at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Right from OBS. I could sit there, play a game. Everything was all set.
That's nice.
Yeah. So. Alright, so what you talking about now?
Miles Morales coming to PC. We knew that. It'll be here in the next couple months.
Uncharted's coming out on October 19th.
Yep, that'll be out finally. They announced a Call of Duty PS5 bundle, ironically, with everything that's going on, and it's also
It's $10 more.
Yes, which is more evidence of the price hike that we're
Okay,
not
so we
supposed to be
went from
getting.
$4.99 to $5.49 to $5.59.
Yep.
What happened, Jim Ryan? You bitch.
And I haven't seen them go on sale not in a bundle, right? Aren't all the ones that have been going up, Horizon bundles, mostly.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah, so I mean, you pretty much have to buy the bundle if you want to get that stuff.
Wolverine trailer? What Wolverine trailer? Well, we know Deadpool 3 was announced.
Yes.
And Hugh Jackman is back as Deadpool, as Wolverine.
Yeah, it's pretty big news.
I'm absolutely going to watch that movie.
Yeah, you see, he was an idiot for saying, "Oh, I'm going to retire as Wolverine."
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Dude, you're a fucking moron, dude. I was like, I told Anthony, I was like, yo, once Disney starts banging on his door with money, he's not going to just slam it shut and say no. He's going to be like, oh, okay.
He said how much to come back?
Disney said, we're going to give you this much. And he goes, oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah,
he didn't
exactly
even
what
have to
happened.
make a counter offer.
Yeah, remember Daniel Craig with James Bond? He was like, I'd rather be dead. And then he did the last one.
Well, Daniel Craig said on the red carpet, you see that glass over there? I'd rather slam my arms through it, slit my wrists, and bleed to death on this red carpet than make another James Bond.
Red Bond.
Yeah.
And guess what? The motherfucker sold a check and he made another movie after that.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Because I think that was after Skyfall.
He
and
actually
like...
said that. He said, you see that glass window over there? You could find that interview. Just Google it. He went nuts. And by the way, I share the same birthday as Daniel Craig, so there you go. I can't believe they showed Dreadpool earlier. Dreadpool has a movie coming out?
Oh, wow. That's so great. Can we be in it?
Oh, yeah.
September 2024? Yeah, it's going to be a long
Reynolds
time.
and Dreadpool, they have a movie coming out. Okay, cool. Or, no, it would be Dreadpool and Hugh Jackman. They have a movie coming out.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds isn't even in it.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman said, I don't want Ryan Reynolds. I want this guy on the internet called Dreadpool. I'm going to only make the movie with him. Ryan Reynolds is out.
He was like, I don't even need a paycheck. I just want to work with Dreadpool.
Also, what's up with Wolverine made for PS3 and Unreal 5? Dude, I don't know. The Wolverine game on 360 and PS3 was good, but I think Wolverine's getting to be a little overrated at this point. We don't even know what this game is going to look like.
Yeah, we don't know.
I knew Logan wasn't going to be the last. Is that not what it's called? Dreadpool
3? No. It's not called that.
We know what he meant. We're just messing
around. I know. We have to.
I don't know. I don't follow PlayStation. I'm not following a game that's not coming out for like 6 more years.
Right.
So
yeah,
you're gonna see a lot of these Sony guys post that shit to get like clicks and stuff. It's
if like, it was,
they don't even you don't even know if it's a walking simulator. You don't even know if it's a Dance Wolverine game. You have no idea what this game is gonna be. I can tell you what though, he ain't gonna be using his little web slinger to sling around New York City. That motherfucker's gonna have to walk. So just remember that.
If you saw alleged footage of it, it's probably fake. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
It's years away from it.
I think they're developing it now. I mean, it's going to take a while. Disney owned the rights to 20th Century Fox for X-Men. So they have to use those versions of 20th Century. They don't have to use them. But because this guy retired. But I think what happened was they hit up the money. And they said, listen, here's how much. Because it was a rumor Disney was looking to get somebody else to play Wolverine. A younger guy. We were like, the guy doesn't kind of really look like him or whatever, but whatever. I think this guy had like blonde hair or something. Young kid. It wasn't even like a established guy.
Tom Holland.
Yeah, we kind of want Hugh Jackman to come back. And I think Hugh Jackman listens to the fans, man.
I think that's his best role, like, ever.
I think he knows that, too.
Yeah.
He'll probably have a motorcycle. Wolverine on a motorcycle in New York City traffic?
He's not going to be in the city. He'll
How
be
do
in
you know?
Westchester. I don't know.
Westchester traffic alone will kill him.
They just reuse the same city, like
He
from
use a
Spider-Man.
motorcycle red light. Motorcycle red light.
And you have to stop at the red lights.
Yeah.
He's just trying to go to the mall, and he can't get there. That would
And
be
then in
inaccurate.
Westchester, you got to pay for parking to go in the mall.
Yep. So you gotta have
You
money.
got to have enough change on you. So you got to go get off the motorcycle for a minute, look for change.
It's gonna be a nightmare.
Yeah, then Disney will reboot the X-Men. I don't know. It depends.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see what
Wait
happens
until you
with that.
see my movie. We're waiting. September 2024, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
We're gonna shoot it
jeez.
next year.
All right. So, what were we talking about? I'm getting old and I can't remember nothing anymore.
The PS5 bundles, obviously another
PlayStation
bundle.
5 bundles, brother. Gas is going down and PlayStation 5's going
Modern
up.
Warfare 2
Yep.
bundle. Get it now.
Did you ever think you see that? Gas going down and PlayStation going up?
Nope.
Good old Jim Ryan. So this
Crying
guy
Jim
raised
Ryan.
another $10.
Yep.
Why? There's 4 or 5 different tiers of PlayStation. You got the all digital that's $3.99. You got the regular one that's $4.99. You got the Horizon that's $5.49. Then you got the Call of Duty one that's $5.59.
But the digital's like a myth. Like, have you ever even seen one?
I have one inside. So listen, you got 4 consoles right now in the market at 4 different prices.
Yep.
Xbox has 2. And if you're on Amazon, okay, and you have Woot, whatever they call that little crappy service, Woot, you can get a brand new Series S sometimes for $220. You'll get an email and they'll be like, today's Series S, I'm sorry. $229 on Woot, brand new. The price only goes down on Xbox. PlayStation, the price only goes up.
There's no reason to spend the money on the bundles unless obviously like you haven't had a chance to get the console yet. This is your one chance. You know, if that's how you can find it, you know what I mean? But they go up without the bundles all the time through PS Direct. So you don't have to spend the money.
Not really though. Lately, it's been the Horizon bundle and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I always say it's like their price hike over here. Like they're technically they didn't raise the price over they did
because nobody wants that game. They'll buy it if they want to buy it.
They just want the system, so they buy it because
Call of Duty. You know why they're doing the Call of Duty one, right?
It's their last chance.
Because it was out of nowhere, and it's their last chance to show you that hey, Call of Duty's on PlayStation.
This is it.
Wait till they get Call of Duty over on Xbox. As far as owning it, you're gonna see Series S's, you're gonna see Series X's with that branding all over it.
They'll be all over the box.
They're gonna call it the home of Call of Duty. On the back of the Xbox, it's gonna say the home of Call of Duty.
Yeah. They're definitely not buying that to not market it to you. It's gonna be all over the place. So we played the beta extensively. I mean, we played like every night.
Yeah.
And it's pretty good. I mean, aside from we really didn't have many bugs.
RWK's October is a good month for Resident Evil Reverse to release.
Yeah,
is that happening?
What's that? The
Reverse.
Is Reverse releasing?
Reverse is supposed to be releasing with Gold Edition, but obviously there hasn't been any coverage on it yet. But I'm assuming that with this Resident Evil showcase, they're going to show you everything there. So that's they just don't have a date, but people are saying the 13th, the 14th, the 15th, probably one of those days. I don't know why the date hasn't been confirmed yet, but as soon as I know something, I'll let you guys know.
You know they're going to drop it the minute that you show up here, right? And then you're going to get mad because you're like, fuck, I could have been home streaming this.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously covering it's important, but I don't think it's going to be that weekend. You know what I mean? I think it might be in the middle of October, but, who knows? I would hope they announce it soon, considering it's October, by the end of the weekend, so.
Master Chief is going to get replaced by Soap on the Box. He's already been replaced with the Forza car.
He's gone. My new one.
He's gone. Long
That's
gone.
how much they care about. I'm gonna go on a rant here. Love Xbox, but you make 500 fucking Forza games, and you give me one Halo game every gen. Can we stop with the fucking Forza games? Make one fucking good Forza game, and then say, okay, we're gonna wait 2 years and we'll make another one. It's Forza. Oh, Halo, yeah, like another 10 years. Forza. Enough of fucking Forza already. I'm fucking tired of Forza. I didn't buy a fucking race car. I bought an Xbox. Okay.
I agree.
Can we get some Halo shit? Can we get like at least 3 Halo games in the gen? I know that's asking for a lot. But you give me fucking 15 fucking thousand Forza games, I'm getting kind of tired of it.
Where are the Halo spin-offs like Reach and ODST? We used to get stuff like that.
You got those RTS games that nobody plays. Gears Tactics
I don't want
and
that.
Halo Tactics and fucking Halo Space Embassy or whatever the fuck it's called. Can we get actual few games here? That's all I'm asking. I'm tired of fucking Forza. Great. They have a good racing game. But do we need fucking 12 of those racing games every gen?
No. Just make one and update it if you want.
Generation should have been called the Forza Gen. Okay? Because Gears of War was trying to hold that dick up with their 2 or 3 games that came out on the Xbox One. You know what I mean? Even then, Gears of War was outnumbered by Forza.
Yeah, because Gears had 4 and 5.
I bought these fucking machines for Gears, Halo, and whatever. Killer Instinct. Okay? I didn't buy the fucking machine to play racing games all day. Racing games are cool. Forza's great. They have a great game with Forza. Why do I have 10 Forza fucking titles per gen and I got 1 Halo game? And 2 Gears games? Those should be your focus, not Forza. Fuck Forza. That's just Microsoft's excuse to burn money. Oh yeah, see this car you can't fucking afford? It costs more money than 3 houses. But we got it on display. Look how cool we are. It's like, you could have taken that money and built another Halo game. Or another Gears of War game. So, let's kind of wrap it up with the Forza games. Make one, and then in another 2 years, make another one.
And they can just update and add more cars. They don't have to make a whole other game.
It's going to be on Game Pass anyway. So
make Forza Infinite and fuck that game up.
Yeah, right.
You're getting another Forza in a few months. Well, hopefully that's it.
Yeah, it's getting ridiculous at this point.
My Xbox Chief on it. My Xbox has Chief on it because you got the original one, but the ones that have been coming out this year, they took Master Chief off the box.
Yeah.
It's now the red Forza car on the back. I could show you. I have one at the shop. Forza 8 million, blah, blah, blah. Hey,
it's just ridiculous.
You know Michael Myers take a big dump in your house today, Elvis, my porn worth your wife?
Oh my god.
How's this guy talking about?
Ernest, what's happening to you?
Elvis did a porn with my wife. You know what I mean, Vern?
Oh god.
I don't think Ernest is married.
That we know of.
Yeah, I've seen them. Yeah, it's crazy, right? They totally took Halo. Yeah. Right in the garbage.
You're
they
no
gave up
anymore.
Elvis P. World. Well, look, I hope that I went on a little Forza rant. Forza's a great game. I'm not shitting on Forza, but what I am shitting on is the fact that we get like 10 of them a gen, and we get we get 1 Halo game and 2 Gears games.
Yeah.
Can we move it along a little bit? Can we get a good game?
Especially now because they're putting their money out there and getting these companies. They got to start putting the pedal to the metal. These next couple of years, because the start of the gens have been very lackluster on all fronts, on all companies.
Right.
And I feel like we talk about this every show, but it's relevant because it's something to complain about every time, because we always get it's a pain in the ass to get the consoles, let alone you get them, and then we're playing backlog stuff that looks good, but what the fuck are we doing here? Like, we're supposed to be like gaming. Like, we thought this was going to be
Come
like,
on, Anthony, you gotta play your backlog from 2014.
yeah. Like, I understand it's powerful, but why am I not like, using it to the full extent in terms of like with the new stuff?
You know what I would say to these motherfuckers out there? Before you release the console, make sure there's games ready out the gate.
Yeah.
Okay, and not fucking Immortals Phoenix Rising,
Xbox
because that
shot
was.
the bed with
Let me
that
tell you something.
immediately.
When that's the only game you could fucking buy for the console, that was bullshit.
Yeah.
That
And
game
when the promotion
sucks.
was all set up for Halo.
Look, the game's okay, but like as far as like, it's a comedy game. It's not supposed to be like a serious game.
Yeah,
You get your
Halo was
brand new
gonna be-
console.
Right, Halo was going to be the launch, and it was on the Monster cans, it was on the Dorito bags that whole year because it was intended to be that promotional cycle. Like if you went out to stores, you saw it was Master Chief because like it was supposed to happen that year, and then they fucking push it back, and then it's still not finished, and then you rub it in even more. Like it's almost like, what was the point? You should have just gave it to us back then because it still wouldn't have been updated a year in. It would have been the same thing with 6 maps, and it would have been and it's just like you're literally, like you said, they're
Yeah,
literally
but you know what though?
throwing it away. Like they're
Look,
just acting like we don't exist.
it kind of needed that year off, or the game would look even worse than what it was now, and they wouldn't polish it to this level. If it
Yeah,
came out that way, it still would look like a cartoon. Now that it's out, now that they waited a year, it looks like an actual Halo game. The problem is, like you said, they're still missing content, but hopefully they're gonna fix that now that they've restructured everything. But I don't think that they. I don't think they
It killed the
can.
momentum of the
It killed the momentum, yep.
of the start of the gen. That was the it
And
was
are we on this new
literally
track where, because you know what, momentum just went back up? Cyberpunk. They
yeah.
had like their best week this past week.
The anime is apparently killing it on Netflix. That's getting a good reception, and that's all in like the show's like ecosystem. So
Right.
I think the fans are putting that over, and a lot of people are getting exposed to it that haven't. So it's cool that it kind of bleeds in with like
It got the
now that
resurgence.
you have that like next gen upgrade or current gen upgrade. So I think a lot of people always kind of check out games like
Unfortunately, I think for Halo Infinite, they're just going to have to make another Halo game.
Yeah.
Because I think the name is already ruined. I think they ruined the IP. It's done.
I
It's a
agree with
great
Frank
game.
though. Make a spinoff, right? Like make something to just get us away from Infinite, even
Right.
if it's like like a side game or something. Like it doesn't have to be like, oh, we got to take another 6 years to make this like 6-hour campaign. Like no, like you just make something that is like kind of like a bridge between the next, like you said, Halo 6.
You know what they
Right?
should
Call it
do?
that.
Do like what PT did. They just Xbox just drops this game on the store. It's free. Everyone can download it.
Right.
And you're playing as a FPS or whatever. You don't know what the fuck you're playing. And at the end of the game, it hits you that it's a Halo sequel or prequel.
Yes.
And people will be like, "Holy shit! I played a Halo game just now."
Or the save time, you make the multiplayer part of Infinite's multiplayer, so it's like in that ecosystem. Because Halo 3 ODST did that, where they just used Halo 3's multiplayer.
Right.
You could do that again, but just be like, well, this is a new story part, but it's actually co-op from the start. It's split screen from the start. But that's like in a perfect world.
What are we talking about in the chat here? Elvis made a porn with Vern's wife, and he had on his Christmas sweater.
Oh God, he finally wore the sweater.
Well, maybe Vern's wife got him to wear the Christmas sweater.
He was very persuasive.
Did he wear the Christmas condoms?
Yeah, that's the important
They're
question.
pine tree scented.
That movie, man. Tom Hanks destroyed my fucking life with that stupid movie.
We're still talking about it.
I'm still talking about it because it's ridiculous. I have Cyberpunk New Seal. Should I keep it or buy another used copy just to play?
No, the disc is a coaster. Just open it and play it.
Just play
It's not
it,
gonna
man.
be. It's not gonna be worth like a lot of money.
Best Buy or Amazon had it for $10 the other day again.
Yeah, and they sold 20 million copies, so it's not gonna be like rare or expensive. I don't think.
I guarantee you they'll make a Game of the Year edition. So
Yeah.
that copy's not gonna be worth nothing anyway. You're good. Open it up.
It's like
and
The
check it out.
Witcher. Yeah, just open it and play it and have fun. Oh,
Ghostwire Tokyo.
People are sending these back. They're using the code and sending the disc back because Amazon was like, "Oh, we have these used." And I was
How does
like,
that work?
Again, I think you need the fucking code.
Yeah.
I should put this disc in and see what it tells me. Here.
Uh-oh.
If the podcast gets fucked up, it's this disc. Comes with the disc.
By the way,
What about Shadow of the Tomb Raider sealed with the steelbook? I would buy it digital and keep that sealed.
It's usually pretty cheap. I think you can get all 3 of them for like $20 on sale. That's when I bought it, digital.
Okay, so this tells you to install Steam, and then it says set up Ghostwire.
Oh, is it just like the basic game on there or something, and then you update it through Steam?
You know, I don't know. It's weird because it says Steam Ghostwire EXE.
Hmm.
Maybe
it's like an offline installer, and then you gotta open up Steam to use it.
Because it's got the actual Steam software installer on here as well.
Interesting.
I'm just gonna click on it. Okay.
I'm scared. What's gonna happen to you?
Install Ghostwire Tokyo. Say okay. It's got a little splash screen.
Old school.
Accept the license.
Good if your internet sucks.
This shit better not fuck with my computer while I'm on here. Uh-oh.
Do you click the button?
Oh, it's opening up Steam now.
Okay.
Wants to install it. Okay. Cancel installation. I don't want to install on this computer. I want to install it at work. Okay, so I can't really confirm anything right now, but I'll have to try this on a computer that doesn't have Steam.
Yeah, see what happens.
See if it installs it. I don't think it will without the key, because it has the key in here. Echolia's gun for $1.99. I would say don't bother. But if you want to waste $2, go ahead.
I've never even played that game.
Fire right now. Yeah, I had to check out the sale, but the problem that I have is that I own most of those games already.
Same. It's hard for us to find.
For us to buy stuff.
It's the same thing every time.
Yeah.
Same.
We were just talking about that the other night.
But sometimes you're right. They do have a lot of really good stuff on sale. But that Achilles gun,
I like grabbing like 360 games digital, like for cheap price. That's a good time to get on that.
I have Eli's Steam Deck. I had to mail it out this week.
That's very nice.
I got the George Lucas Stormtrooper figurine from Best Buy after being delayed for 2 years. It showed up.
It's an awesome figure.
That's really cool. Will we ever get a new Silent Hill game, or is that just dead in the water? I think it's dead in the water for now. I think eventually you get one. But the guy that said it was coming admitted that he fucking lied about all that shit.
That's why we never talk about rumors on here.
That guy that leaked all that stuff, that he leaked, what did he leak? This is like news last week. Some YouTube guy. He leaked out a bunch of stuff before it happened. He leak out the
people on my
Ubisoft
channel just don't like expect it ever at these events, because I've heard it was going to be announced at 1 million events. Oh, it's going to be announced this time. It's going to be announced this time, and it's like it never happens. So just I literally told the chat, I was like, I'll believe it when I physically have a copy of the game in my hand and I'm playing it, because even when they've announced Silent Hill, it's gotten taken away from us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll literally believe that Silent Hill is happening when I have the game in my possession. Right. Other than that, I will not believe anything is happening until it's actually happening. And that's the way I'm going to be about Silent Hill.
He lied about Silent Hill remake and Metal Gear remake.
Right. I was going to say, that was the other one, Metal Gear. And it's like, I will believe it when I fucking actually see it, because we've seen these things, go away.
I tell Rammy the Ram all the time. Every time there's a PlayStation, do you think we'll get Silent Hill? I don't know if he's joking with me at this point or if he's serious. And I'm like, dude, don't even expect it.
No. I wouldn't even think about it at this point.
Jamie, what's up, man? How you doing? Hopefully you're safe over there. Jamie on a Dreadpool are out in Florida, so
Yeah,
hopefully
I'm
Ian
assuming
finishes up and gets the hell out of there quickly. These guys don't have
assuming
to
you
worry
guys
about
have
it.
power and internet if you're here, so that's
Yeah.
probably a good sign.
Yeah, we hope you guys do well over there. We hope everything is all right. We have Damian Poe here, Liquor Sandwich. What's up, brother? How you doing? He's with
What's up?
Anthony on Silent Hill.
man?
And Damian Poe, Liquor Sandwich, just to follow up last week, he said, hey, do you think they would put Last of Us 2 PlayStation 5 version in PlayStation Plus? Guess what? I didn't even realize this. Earlier that day, before he asked that question,
Yeah.
Yoshida came out and said PlayStation Plus should only be for old games, not new games.
Wow.
They're doubling down on that.
They're doubling down on it.
Serious.
And they said the
Mhm.
older games on Plus is their priority. However, we've gotten like no updates with the older games.
I literally just played Siphon Filter 2.
Sony is
Right.
like fucking losing it bad.
Why do I just have like
It's
a
like this
handful
company
of
has
customers?
dementia and they have no idea what's going on.
You have such a hefty library of games and you just don't utilize all that stuff. I really don't understand. Like, I'm trying to understand why they think this is okay to launch a service like this and to charge people more again for less, basically. And I don't know.
And where the hell the one exactly? That's what we're
That's what
wondering.
we're saying.
Jamie on says the current path is going within a mile of my house. Smiling. Literally gonna cross over the closest Bucks near me. Well, listen, man, just stay safe out there, all right? Do what you gotta do and be good. So you have lost about 50% of your market cap in 10 months since ABK. This started before the Spartacus bullshit. Yep. And by the way,
Yeah.
Jamie, before you came in, there's a fourth PlayStation SKU with a fourth price tag on it. There is a Modern Warfare 2 PlayStation 5 bundle, and it is $5.59, $10 more than the Horizon bundle. So you have 4 PlayStation 5 bundles. You got the old digital. You got the digital edition for $3.99. You got the disc version for $4.99. You got Horizon bundle for $5.49, and now you got the Call of Duty for $5.59. When we forgot, there's the digital Horizon bundle, which is $4.49.
Oh no.
So there's 5 different fucking PlayStation 5s out there right now in the wild. And they're all priced accordingly. They're losing their fucking minds.
Ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. It really is. Yo, when was there ever a time? Okay? The only time I could really think of was when Xbox had 3 SKUs. They had the arcade bundle, they had the premium, and then they had the elite. When was there ever a time, though, where Sony had a bunch of SKUs like this
Uh,
for one console?
I don't think they
Couldn't
ever
tell
did,
ya.
because when they
Yeah.
switched to Slims, didn't they discontinue the other models? So I don't think they
do a
had.
Last of Us remake. They wouldn't do a bundle for that. It's an old game. Belongs on PlayStation Plus. The Last of Us and the Uncharted games, the PS5 version, should have been on that service day one.
Absolutely.
And then the people that wanted to rebuy Last of Us physically were going to do it anyway. But at least you drew people into your subscription service. Because again, people that wanted to play that game, instead of paying $70, they would have paid $120 for the year. Then if they liked the game, they would have ran out and bought it for $70. Do you see where business comes in and Sony is like how ignorant they are with their business dealings?
They're like stuck in their ways,
Very. Them and Nintendo. They can't. And that's what killed Sega of Japan. Sega Japan was stuck in their ways. Sega of America was like, we have to do it this way in America. Sega was like, "Arr!" And then what happened? The company imploded because they couldn't get along.
We were just talking about that the other night, how it's almost like Sony
dumped
realizes
beer on
they're-
crack.
I mean, he's right. We were saying how
They're snorting it together.
it's almost like they realize they're screwed and they're just trying to get as much money as possible before that's it. I mean, like that's what it seems like. They're going the complete opposite of the industry, like Blockbuster, where everybody over here is doing something else. So
This is the beginning of the end for Sony.
yeah. I mean, the writing's on the wall.
Remember
You
that.
can see it.
And you can point your finger at one guy, Jim Ryan.
Yep. But at this point, it almost seems deliberate. Like they're just trying to get as much money as possible and then sell or go out of business, or I don't know what they're gonna do, but they're doing everything wrong. So
PlayStation division will be sold off at some point.
well, yeah, they have no long-term
But this is the beginning of the
plans.
end. They don't know where they're going. This guy, let me tell you something. This is what I said last week. The guy took over with the ship sailing smooth. Now it's getting some, I don't know, turbulence for an airplane, right?
Yeah.
Now they're having some problems with the ship. And this guy's going up there himself to steer it, and he steered it in the wrong direction. So instead of going straight, he's going the other way.
Yeah, they're not setting up for the future at all. They're totally
they
just
didn't expect to get hit with the Series S. They didn't expect Microsoft to start buying out these big companies.
Yep.
And now this guy is like fumbling with the ball. He doesn't know what to do. Now,
it's going to be too late.
Dude, you've never even... Have you ever heard of a company jumping in, trying to stop another company from like doing an acquisition?
No. Not like with these excuses, like, oh, but we need Call of Duty. It's like, whoa. What are you trying to say there?
Say that when Nintendo was selling Rare to Microsoft, you didn't see Sega jump over like, hey, hang on a second here. That's going to hurt our console business.
Imagine that.
Or was that sold after Sega? I don't know, but I think Sony is like going crazy.
They're just desperate. It's all desperation right now.
It's pretty sad too, right? Ripping Sony is acting like a company that's either to sell, spin off, or go third person. You know, it's funny. Sony used to be third party.
Yep.
And I see a lot of people on Twitter. Sony will never go third party. I'm like, they've been there, dude. They used to make games for Sega CD. They used to make games for Super Nintendo. They used to make games for Genesis. Remember Sony ImageSoft? Your fucking game, Anthony. Cliffhanger. Made by Sony ImageSoft.
A really dumb statement too, because look at Sega. You would never have thought they would be third party.
Inflation is so bad, Sony's desperate. I guess so, but you know what? How come Nintendo's not having an issue? Nintendo's not jumping into ABK and be like, hey!
Imagine if Nintendo tried to block the deal. Like, we have no grounds for this, but we should just want to put our 2 cents in.
I don't think Sony will be gone, but PlayStation will be. Yes, I think the PlayStation division will be sold off eventually. Like they sold off all their other divisions. It's like the WCW. Like Vince didn't buy Turner, but Vince bought the wrestling from Turner.
Brand.
That's it.
Isn't it funny how Satya Nadella doubled down? Like, gaming is our DNA. We're gonna like put all of our.
He had to double down because he had to come out and lay the smackdown on the people, and he winked at the developer. He winked at the investors of Microsoft.
Yeah,
laid a smackdown.
But
he came. Look, this guy doesn't come out and talk about anything. Okay, this guy came out of nowhere. Nobody knew he was doing this. He came out with the statement, and he's defending gaming. They got Microsoft Windows. They got Office. They got all this bullshit going on. They got the Surface. And this guy comes out to defend gaming. That's a big fucking step from Microsoft. Just as a company to say, you know what? The CEO is coming out just to talk about video games. Not the CEO is coming out to talk about Windows and 22H2 is coming out soon. He's not saying, yes, 22H2 is going to be the greatest Windows of all time, blah, blah. No, this guy said, yeah, video games.
Like you said, he's legitimizing it to the investors.
Because
like,
I think this guy realized how much money Phil Spencer made him. And he was like, "Yeah, we're doing this now."
Yep. And they're speaking with their wallets. They're investing tons into these studios. Like they're full steam ahead to future gaming. So, whereas Sony's like the little dips here, doing little things, and they're doing it backward.
Yeah.
They're not all in.
I think Microsoft wants to own a majority of the American gaming market. I think that's pretty much what it is because they know they can monetize all that and make all the money they can make.
Yep.
It'll be a gold mine for them. So that's pretty much it. Sony, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Documents came out as well. I sent to Anthony.
Oh, this is my big story here.
We'll get into that in a second. Let me just read the chat for a second.
That's my biggest news of the night.
How does it feel that Vern is making a porn with?
What?
He didn't say
Wait,
that. Anthony, how does it feel not paying for HBO Max anymore? I'm loving it.
It's a nice. It's extra $15 in the pocket a month. So you know what I mean. I've just been downloading House of the Dragon. You know, that's the new Game of Thrones show. So we watch that weekly, but it's usually up like immediately. Like
I think it airs earlier in some places. That's why you can get it quick.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I think there's this guy on there that literally just does the same uploads every time. So I get them from him. Same thing with the Halo show. I did the same thing. But yeah, it's nice to be honest with you, and it's not worth it when you know they're coming out with this new whatever it is, and I'm just not gonna be here for it. So,
wait, what?
The WB and the whole
WB?
Discovery Plus and HBO, they're gonna.
So
have
I
the
heard
whole
something
new
about
service.
that. I heard they're getting fucking sued, bad.
WB?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think they're getting sued by their shareholders or something.
Right.
I don't remember. I read something earlier. I can't remember what it was about, but it said like they're getting big time sued, and I'm thinking, okay, are they offsetting all this stuff for that, or what the hell? Who the hell knows? There's a rumor that they're just going to make a big streaming service and throw everything back on there. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's like all this stuff's going to dissolve. So I might as well just cancel now and not worry about whatever they're coming up with, because it's like chances are I'm not going to really care about.
Dude,
like
it's like you fucking charging people subscription service and you're purposely yanking everything down. It's like,
yeah, it's like, dude, what the hell?
Like, it's not like you're yanking one show down and people are upset. You're yanking every show daily on there.
Yeah,
I think AT&T is about to go down the drain. And they're sucking these days. AT&T has sucked for a long time.
Yeah. And that's the problem with these services, is because they have all these contracts and stuff that you know, they deal with. You'll never have your stuff all in one spot, because it's going to keep like you're signing up for like 6 services and the bubble's starting to pop with these services.
That's why isn't it nice that Microsoft is trying to get as many companies as they can get? This way most of your stuff's in one spot. So I don't know. And I want to clear something up. I've been hearing on podcasts, oh, will Tencent make a console?
No.
They're going to just put their fucking games on PC and move on with life.
Nobody's going to get in the hardware business now. Hardware is a thing of the past.
They're trying to get out of hardware. You know what money it costs?
Everyone is. Like, what? That's what the whole point of Game Pass and streaming. Literally, even these devices. We were just talking about.
Microsoft is trying to move everyone to streaming within the next 10 to 20 years.
Yeah. 100%.
Okay? That's why they're buying all the games up. That's why they're doing xCloud. They said that when the ABK deal is done, they want to get every single one of those games into xCloud.
Even they're trying to
get games now that are in Game Pass but not on xCloud. They're trying to offer them more money to get them into xCloud. There's a reason why they're doing that, because that's the future. Whether we like it or not, that's going to be the future of gaming. In 10 to 20 years, you're going to be playing games off your TV. Unless you natively want to build a PC or buy a PC or whatever. I think the graphics cards aren't going anywhere. I think they're making way too much money, and the 40 series just proves that. And I think a lot of these companies are just going to stick with putting their games natively on PC. Console gaming will be the stick or the TV. And I think that's the end of it.
Exactly.
At that point, within the next 20 years, you'll see that.
Speaking of this, you manifested something else into existence. So the other
happened
night
now?
we were talking about that Logitech thing that we're like, why is it $300? And you were like, hey, if it had cellular, they'd have something. Today, Verizon and Razer and Microsoft came out. They're making a 5G handheld through Verizon and Razer.
Oh, I thought the Logitech one was exclusively Microsoft. What happened?
Microsoft
What happened?
has
I thought that
xCloud
was
right
I
on this
thought that
thing.
was an only Xbox thing. Oh. Well, that pre-order is going to get canceled.
Well, I don't know how much this one's going to be. They just announced
It's
it
all right. It's
today,
got
but
cellular. That's all you need. This one's
isn't that
already dead. This one's already dead.
isn't that crazy though? Like you were like, man, if it had cellular, and we were all like, yeah, that would be sweet. And then look what
Because you
happened.
can't fucking do cloud gaming anywhere else but your house.
Right. So it's like, what's the point?
Oh, well, I'm at Starbucks. I'll connect to their Wi-Fi. Yeah, get all your shit hacked. Get your Steam account hacked and all that.
Let me pull this thing
Or
up and see
whatever.
if
You're going to log into Xbox on Starbucks Wi-Fi, get your account hacked just to play fucking Halo for 3 minutes.
let me see if
Yo, if you had that thing pre-ordered, just cancel it. Now that they're making a cellular one, cancel this one and get the cellular one. Because
Razer-
at least you could take that with you.
it's Razer, Verizon, and Qualcomm, and it's gonna have the xCloud app like right on it. I don't know how much it's gonna be yet. They just announced this today, but
Yeah, this
crazy.
$300 one should be like $80-$90.
It's probably gonna get like put on clearance.
I told you, it's a dead item.
Yeah.
It's a cool piece of tech. But again, the limitation of you being in the house, if it had cellular for $299,
Oh hell yeah.
beautiful. Beautiful. Would have been perfect. Because you could take it with you. But the fact is that you're stuck in the house. Yeah, it's great to keep in the bathroom, I guess, right? But by the time you boot it up, you're probably done using the damn bathroom.
Yeah, this thing's called the Razor's Edge, I think, because it's like Razer or whatever.
Chico.
I don't know, something like
Does
that.
it come with toothpicks?
Yes. At least it's not the Razer Rikishi.
So
that
you know
could have
what that means.
happened.
Now you're gonna have Razor Ramon versus Rikishi in the game.
Oh god.
Who's got the best handheld gaming? The bad thing is Sony is not dominant in any other markets, nor have cutting edge tech aside from PlayStation. And who did it to themselves? They did. Okay. What do we got going on here? Are we going to talk about Anthony's contract over here?
Let's get to the rest of the little stuff real quick.
Contract.
Talk about that. They announced the Xbox Mineral Camo controller out of nowhere. That happened. Pretty cool.
That's cool, but I'd like to be given some notice.
Yeah.
Abo is here. Abo, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, we pretty much covered all the little stuff. Let's talk about this big deal because there's other stuff that has to do with it. Well,
Right,
what's
so-
going on with
What?
RE4? Is that RE4 an Xbox One? We heard something about that.
Yes, the Australian Amazon listing came out, so it's coming out for Xbox One.
Okay.
So there
That's
you go.
relevant to this though. Chewbacca. Yoda. Okay, go for the big news
All right,
here.
so, but before we get into that, Resident Evil 4 remake on Xbox One and PlayStation 4. So what I found out, apparently, is they've always planned for this to be on all the cross-platform. However, they purposely didn't announce it for cross-platform in the beginning. I don't know why. Maybe they
probably
want.
wanted to hear the fans' reactions. and
They
cry.
probably didn't want negativity when they made the announcement, the initial announcement. But it's like, who cares, right?
Too late
You're gonna
now.
do it anyway.
It looks worse now than it did before because now it looks like you backtracked.
All right.
Yeah.
When from what I read, they were never gonna not put it on those consoles, so it wouldn't have looked like they were backtracking. It would just look like they were, I guess, lazy because they're bringing it over. But now the real question is, was this built from the ground up on the new consoles and scaled down, or was this built from the ground up on the old consoles and scaled up? Jamie, take care. Stay safe out there, and hopefully we'll talk to you tomorrow.
He heard about
Thanks for
RE4 and
coming
he's
in.
like, I'm leaving.
Yeah, he's like, fuck these guys with Resident Evil. I played Resident Evil 4 like a million times. Wow. That's the issue they face, I guess. I don't know. To be honest, I don't care. I just want to play the game. Capcom is pretty good with their games as far as being on. I think they're scaling. I don't know if they're scaling or not, but if they are, they do a pretty good damn job at it because the games run phenomenal on the highest platform available. So, okay. So allegedly there was this photo that got on the internet. I showed Anthony and I showed Frank a contract between Sony and Capcom, and it said confidential in the bottom right-hand corner. And it basically says, yeah, you can't put this shit on Game Pass, and there's parity between it. So if there's a system more powerful than any PlayStation system, and it has to reach the mark of the PlayStation system. In my opinion, that's fucking bullshit. Because I pay money for these games on PC and Xbox, and you're telling me that it has to be gimped to the level of the PlayStation 4 and 5. And for a year, it can't be broken, this whole parity clause, which is why you're getting Gold Edition, to be honest with you. And that's why you got those X and S enhanced patches for the remakes and 7. Because that clause is over. So that they were able to actually upscale it on the consoles and stuff like that. I don't like that. I like Capcom, but I don't like the shit that they're pulling.
Yeah, I don't know why that's even, happening when we've been like,
Well, they're taking the money from Sony. Sony's offering them this contract.
Right.
And they're, they'd be stupid not to take the money. But that just goes to show these companies just don't give a shit about the consumer at the end of the day.
Yeah, we get the shit end of the stick.
Yeah. So.
Hold up that little snippet from the document. If you guys want to hear it.
Go ahead, read it.
During the term and for 7 years thereafter, publisher will ensure each version of the game available on PlayStation platform maintains content, feature, and technical parity, subject to material platform limitations, meaning how much can the PS5 handle, with any equivalent version of the game or DLC released on any other competitive platform, PC, mobile. Publisher will not release the game or any DLC on any competitive platforms on an exclusive basis, offer any additional content or any additional features or benefits to end users of the game on any competitive platform on an exclusive basis. So there you go.
That's sort of after RE7 because that was on Game. That might have been the whole point. That might have been the reason why they kicked off this contract.
Yeah, they didn't want Village and stuff to come to Game Pass.
Here's the thing. Sony's trying to stop anything from getting on Game Pass day one because they don't want people to buy a fucking Xbox and go over there. Okay? So this company's not only holding shit back from everybody. Sony's holding shit back from their own customers. They're holding shit back from Xbox gamers. What the fuck is going on with this company? I get these are business dealings, but this company's going fucking nuts. They're really going crazy.
They're just trying to get any amount of money
They're
they can
trying to
get.
hold this fucking shit down, and it's just hurting gamers like us. Yeah, Microsoft, big deal. If they want to pay for Resident Evil to be on Game Pass, who gives a shit? This gen feels like an extension of last gen. I don't know. In what way? As far as the games being held up?
This is so like when they put Resident Evil 4 on the old systems, it's not going to hold back the new ones. Like that's not true.
Because Capcom has proved that they don't do that shit.
Right, but this is saying, hey, even our best version, we're going to scale it to whatever.
It is technically being held back.
Right.
Not from a hardware standpoint, but it's literally being held back by words on a document.
Well,
Essentially.
you see what happens, Anthony. They hold it back for a year, and then they release the gold edition, or they release the Series X enhanced edition.
Yeah, the X enhanced. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that 1 year contract is up, and then in a year, people already bought it on PlayStation.
It just won't be day one, which is still stupid because it shouldn't be the case anyway. Everything should just work.
No, RWK, no.
Is he kidding or is
no fucking no.
Imagine that. How horrible.
The Series X and the PS5 came out at the perfect time because the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One were pieces of shit. That Jaguar core was a piece of dog shit. And we were in fucking prison on this podcast counting the fucking days when we would finally get out of prison. And the minute those consoles came out, we were out of fucking prison, and we ain't going back to prison.
Like he just got out of prison.
All right? With all the same games coming to the old systems, like must-have exclusive. Well, here's the deal, Damian Poe. Microsoft said, okay, Halo and Forza are the last ones on Xbox One. And people are like, oh, you're holding it back. Oh, after Sony were the first ones that said, we believe in generations. Like, we're done with the PS4. We're finished. Then Microsoft said, okay, Halo and Forza were going to be the last on Xbox One. People were shitting all over Microsoft because like, see, Sony's moved on and you haven't. Okay? Then Sony turned around and said, yeah, because of the shortages and everything, we're gonna keep PlayStation 5 in our back pocket for another 5 years. PlayStation 4. We're not going to abandon PlayStation 4 for another 5 years. So Sony backtracked, and that's why you're getting an extension of last gen. Because Sony fucking makes the rules, I guess, right? And people follow blindly. First, Sony were heroes for saying PlayStation 5 only. Then they're heroes for saying they're going to support PlayStation 4 after all. So Sony doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. They literally have dementia. And they have no idea what's up. They don't know where they're going. First they're saying they're going this way, then they're saying we're going that way, but we're still going this way. And what way are you going?
Either way, they're going in the wrong direction.
That's why you're getting PlayStation 5 games on PlayStation 4 still. Because they turn around and they said, yeah, you know what? We're going to keep supporting PlayStation 4. Remember when Jim Ryan said that PlayStation 5 was going to sell quicker than PlayStation 4? And they were going to leave PlayStation 4 in the dust? Oh, guess what? He lied again. That was before the PlayStation 5 came out. He said it was going to be the fastest selling console of all time. To the point
where we believe in generations.
Well, they would believe in generations, then they wouldn't bother with PlayStation 4 again.
Yep.
He lied. The PlayStation 4 market is very high, so I can't blame them for wanting to cash in. That's a catch-22. Because a lot of people got PS5s and a lot of people didn't. If you didn't get a PS5 by now, I don't know what to tell you. The system is almost 10 years old.
PS4.
That's like playing the NES when N64 is out. You know what I mean? It's a long time.
Yeah, you're right, actually. You're completely right. It's the same difference in time.
If you got a PlayStation 4 and you're praising it, you're an idiot. Okay? Because during the whole picnic, the PlayStation 4 was selling used for over $300. That means if you paid $400 for the machine 7 years prior, you get most of your money back and put that towards a 5. And if people didn't do that, well, it sucks for them. But eventually, they're not going to make games for these machines anymore. And I'm really tired of people crying about that shit.
In 2 years, enough is enough.
If the PlayStation 4 was so fucking great, how come they made the 5? That's what I'm saying. They have to. The 4 was underpowered. They had to make the 5. But now that they can't get enough systems out there, and by the way, the systems aren't really selling that well to begin with. Because they're on PlayStation Direct. How many times the Horizon bundle that I unboxed, that was up there for 4 days.
Yeah, it's often now, almost every day.
With free shipping. Okay? And by the way, they overnighted me that fucking console. But It was on there for 4 or 5 days with free shipping. And it wasn't fucking selling. I think they realized PlayStation 5 is not as popular as they thought it was going to be. So we will have to wait and see, but
It's fine if they want to make games for PS4, but why did you start this whole thing and die on this hill? Oh,
you
generations,
have to
generations.
understand something too. Last gen was so bad, a lot of people went to PC.
Yeah.
I have customers when I open, they're like, the systems are pretty shitty. I'm going to build a PC. And I'm like, all right, cool. I hear you. And those people that built the PC, they're still on PC. They ain't coming back. So they lost a large chunk because those machines were underpowered to begin with last gen. This gen, I think the machines are perfect. I think they just got to get the software titles out there. And they're both having an issue doing that. So, PlayStation 4, I say to those people, you're fucking stupid. Look at this. This keeps jumping up here. I would say to the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One people, dude, you had your chance to get a lot of money for those machines and you didn't, to upgrade. And now these things are going to be worth like $5, and then you're going to bitch about, why don't they make PS4 games anymore? It's like, because you waited too long.
At some point, you got to move on.
At some point, you got to move on. And the old consoles, man, the minute these new ones came out, it was time to get rid of them. Like when the new iPhone comes out or a new Android, you take your old phone, you're like, this phone's a couple of years old. Oh, they're going to give me $900 for this phone if I trade it in? Or you're going to wait another year and they give you $200 for the phone. At that point, you're keeping the phone because it's not worth getting $200 for. PS4 people can't play RE4 at 14 frames per second. That's another thing. Resident Evil 2 Remake runs like fucking shit on the base PlayStation 4. The frame rate's going up and down, jiggling around. Have you ever played it on PS4? Not the Pro, on the base.
I haven't.
I've only played RE7 and Resident Evil 2 Remake on the standard.
And Resident Evil 2 Remake, you saw that frame rate, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's almost unplayable.
Oh, yeah. You want to just turn it off immediately.
So if people want to play Resident Evil 4 on that, good luck. They just wasted their $50 fucking dollars, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So there's got to be a time where you're going to move on with the hardware. And I think PlayStation guys, they're just saying, oh, yeah, no, you can't ignore the popularity. Right, but that generation's over. If people are still buying games for it, I feel bad for them, but I don't. Because it's like, you should have moved on. Should have upgraded. And don't tell me, oh, they can't afford it, because they could have sold that thing last year and got $325, $350 for that machine. And they didn't do it. You could have put that all towards the 5. And the 5 was what, $499?
And don't forget,
It's a no-brainer. You could have upgraded, basically taken that money you invested in 2013, and you could have reinvested it into the newer machine for, what was it, like less than $200 more. You could have had the 5. I mean, come on.
and even if they stop making games tomorrow and you're desperate, there's always the Series S. You could get it. I mean, they're available.
Even if people don't want to do
games.
that, even if people don't want to jump on that, if they want to go to the 5, that was the way to do it.
Get rid of it while it's hot.
Because unfortunately, you have people that believe it's tradition to play Resident Evil on PlayStation, which is fucking stupid because it's always been a third-party game. It debuted on the PlayStation 1, understandably, but then it was on every other platform after that.
It's on N64, the second one.
It was on the first one's on PC. It's on DS. It's on everywhere.
Wii U, there's a Resident Evil. Literally everywhere.
Well, I'm talking about the first game in particular.
Oh, okay.
All these people, Resident Evil 1 was on PlayStation 1. Yeah, it was also on Saturn, PC, DS. Been everywhere, bro. It's like the lady down the street. She's been everywhere.
Resident Evil 1 was working the corners.
Resident Evil 2 was the big slut. Because that motherfucker was everywhere. Only probably play games at 720p on the base PS4. Well, that was Sony's problem with PlayStation. They always gave you they said the graphics didn't matter when it came to frame rate, which frame rate's not graphics, dumbasses. But they'd always scale it high, and then you had the low ass frame rate. Whereas if they would have scaled it accordingly, you could have gotten the frame rate and the graphics.
Right.
But Sony had to show how beautiful their consoles were. It's like, dude, it would have been fine at 900p, 60 FPS. Instead, you want fucking 1440 checkerboarded at 30 FPS. People don't have room for that goddamn boat. I hear you. People want to play PlayStation 5 because they don't have a garage to store it in.
I dock mine down at the ocean.
Played the original PS4. I beat it on hard. It was crazy. But I don't own a PS4. My brother's machine. I just bought the game. It was on clearance for $20. I gave him the game. That's awesome.
Yeah, for $20. I mean, hey.
So listen, this parody thing is bullshit. I don't like it. I don't care who. I wouldn't even like it if Microsoft did it. If Capcom went to Microsoft and said, "Can you give us money and we'll do this?" and Microsoft said, "Sure," I think that was a shitty move. Because at the end of the day, none of these systems should be gimped out. The PlayStation 5 is a lot less powerful than the Xbox Series. We understand. But don't hate the fucking player, hate the game. So if people bought the Series X and they want better graphics, Capcom should give them the graphics that are made for that machine. We've seen other companies do it.
Why should we be punished? You know, we're still spending full price on their game. That's what we paid for.
You know what I mean? Why even make an Xbox version then?
Exactly.
Should have went to Capcom and be like, all right, we'll give you all the money, just put it on PlayStation. Don't even put it on PC, but they can't do it because they know people will be fucking pissed.
But they knew that Microsoft was going to go to them and say how much for Village day one. They knew it would have happened, 100%.
Well, because they had, like Abbo mentioned earlier, I forgot. Yeah, they had 7 in Game Pass for like a year.
Yeah,
and they were probably upset that okay, what if they go to them for that?
Right.
For Village, what if they go to? What if Microsoft goes to Capcom for Village on Game Pass day one? Then they would be like, okay, people are still gonna buy it on PlayStation because they have this traditional feel of playing it on PlayStation. But you're going to have some people that are going to slip over to Xbox. They didn't want that.
They might have signed that while 8 was still like in development. Like maybe like you said, right after they saw 7 on Game Pass, they were like, hey, what's up? Let's do this. Because they didn't want to take any chances with that.
And Sony got all the marketing rights for Resident Evil. They market it to the point where you don't even know if it's on Xbox or PC. You just know it's on PlayStation. And that's good. That's what they're paid to do. But why even make it for the other machines then? If you're going to do that. If you're going to be so fucked up like that, just make it for PlayStation. It'll look like shit and that's it. Then you're good to go.
Make it exclusive. Yeah, but Capcom knows they want to get that money from people on Xbox.
Capcom needs that money because Capcom almost died 10 years ago.
I know, we were there.
And 10 years ago, I'm sorry, what did they sign away? What game did they sign away 10 years ago? While it was in development.
They signed it away.
Street Fighter fucking 5, my man.
Oh, right.
Street Fighter 5 was only on PlayStation and it blew chunks.
That's right, yep.
You think they want to go through that again? I think Street Fighter 6 being multiplat kind of tells you they're not doing that again.
Nope. Because also, look how fast the tide can change. In a year, there could be more Xboxes than PlayStations, and then they're screwed.
I think that's what they're worried about.
Yep. They gotta take the safe bet.
Dude, I'm on Twitter, and I see people in Japan taking photos of their Series S's. And I'm talking the last, couple of days. Like I'm seeing, I don't know why I'm getting these probably because I follow Xbox, but I'm seeing a bunch of fucking Xboxes being unboxed in Japan. People are buying them, man. And you're right. What if that tide turns and Capcom is locked into to one platform? I don't think they're ever going to make that decision again. But gimping the games isn't cool.
No.
It's not
No,
cool
it's
for any
not.
platform.
Just looks bad.
Because what if Nintendo turned around like, yeah, put Resident Evil 10 on our machine? It's like, okay, motherfucker, it's over. It's like Nintendo's done, and then Capcom's done.
They have to do parody with the Switch. Oh my god!
Can you imagine? What if Nintendo did that? What if Nintendo said we'll give you $5 billion to make Resident Evil 10 on parody?
That would be
with
really
the OG
stupid.
Switch. You're gonna quit gaming at that point.
I don't think Capcom would do something that stupid. That'd be like,
why? You wouldn't take 5 point whatever billion? What do you care?
To destroy your franchise? Nobody's ever gonna play that again.
I don't care.
Imagine that. Ugh.
They only care about the cash. I mean, this is what this document's proving to us right here, that they don't give a shit.
That's true.
And it was okay for Sony to lock out Final Fantasy on Xbox. Does Xbox have a footprint in China? Probably. Everyone deals with China. They're all fucking linked up to all these companies. Tencent, Sean Layden the Rat. He just went over to Tencent.
Yep.
Is he prepping Tencent to buy the PlayStation brand? I don't know. I wouldn't be shocked, right?
It makes sense.
But I don't know. It's what it is. What are you gonna do? I would say
Sony.
Stay away from Tencent. Only because they put DRM on your fucking computer, and I don't want that shit.
Well, if you think about it, Sony's kind of like WWE. They're trimming the fat, getting as much money as possible.
Well, that was like Vince's WWE before he left.
Yeah, it's like, hey, what are you planning to do over there? You know? I don't know.
Sony was such a good company, and then they fucked up. That PlayStation 3 thing, they never recovered from that. Like, internally. I'm not talking about fans and stuff like that. People liking the consoles and buying the console. I'm talking about internally. The company started falling apart when the PlayStation 3 came out and started flopping. They were never the same after that. With the PlayStation 4, they went for blood because Xbox just said they wore a fucking sign on their fucking nutsack that said "kick us in the nuts." And Sony put on the fucking boot and they kicked them dead in the nuts.
They took advantage of that situation, yeah. As any company would.
Because they knew they needed the momentum back or they were finished. And they got the momentum back. They did a good job with that whole thing, but
and now it's like,
now what happened?
Give me a fucking break, yeah.
They restructured the company. They fired all those guys.
They're raising prices.
One guy in charge. He's raising all the fucking prices. He's raising the prices while they're cutting the costs of the fucking components.
And then with the talks of the whole console variant with the disk drive, that's so stupid. Like, who wants a?
Because you're giving them one SKU with an option now. And when Microsoft did that, people were like, now Sony's going to do, oh my God, they're doing it. How great is that? Okay, fuck you, because you're fucking stupid. And, again, you're going to buy the console for $500, and then the disk drive is going to be an extra $50, because it's an option, the disk drive. And then you're going to have to plug that fucking thing in wireless, unless they make some detachable slot thing like an old Apple computer or something.
You put the module into your PlayStation.
It's like their way of phasing it out is just to make it unnecessary.
It's their way of phasing it out without being direct about it, because they know the audience is going to get all fucking butthurt.
But it's stupid because Sony's Blu-ray.
What's wrong with you? We like physical media.
I mean, it's like Sony's Blu-ray though, so it's like, why would you?
But do they want to keep making Blu-rays?
Yeah.
They'd rather license that out for other people to fucking do.
I think you're giving them too much credit for a $50 or $60 drive. I'm thinking that thing's going to be $99.
I'm glad Sony's putting the games on PC even after. Yeah, I'm glad they are too, but they got to stop with the fucking not day and date thing because that's ridiculous. Why am I being locked out of Uncharted 4 and the other game? Those games came out like 6 years ago.
And they're not on the service.
And they're not on the server. The old versions are, but not the new one. But
and that guy only wants old shit on there, and it's like, dude, like this thing just got off the ground and it's already failing.
Well, the Uncharted games, why do I have to wait? All they did was edit a text file in those games.
Yeah.
So why do I have to wait 6-7 months for it to be on PS5 first before it hits PC? Why can't it just be the same day? PlayStation 5 people aren't going to build a PC to play Uncharted that day.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to just buy it on PS5. Why am I locked out?
Right.
Very little crossover that you have to worry about.
And people would still double dip day one anyway, so it doesn't even matter. All you're doing is you're phasing it out. Because October 19th, who's really going to give a fuck about buying that game? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The hype is with the release date. So I think that's a mistake, man. They should release them day and date. And I don't want to hear about this. Well, it's going to hurt sales. It's going to hurt sales anyway. Because how many people aren't going to buy it on PC because now it's coming out at the end of October and they got other shit coming out. It's pointless. You're going to make all your money that day anyway, the weekend of release. You don't see Xbox having those problems. They release the same game on game on PC the same day.
Yeah,
Halo Infinite didn't fucking lose a ton of money. It made a shit ton of money. Forza Horizon.
Yeah, exactly.
It made a shit ton of money.
It works, and that's the thing too. It's like it's not like, you know, it's not like people are taking a hit either because these things are coming out on services. It's like Microsoft pays for them to be on the service, and Sony's trying to make it seem like it's like a whole like, oh well, you know, if it's on the service, it's lesser of a game. It's like, really?
Right.
Is it really? Like, are you going to say that for, you know, all the Bethesda titles, all the, you know, all these other, say what you want about certain titles that have recently come out, but I don't know. It's just stupid, man.
Yeah, Damien, it's Jim Ryan said the whole slate was coming to PC. You see,
Right.
The thing with Sony is, like, with this Uncharted game had 3 different release dates.
Yeah.
And Sony keeps pushing them. And it's like, why? Just release the game.
Yeah, just put it out.
These games are old. It's not like it's... Look, it's not like it's God of War Ragnarok.
Yeah.
These are games that are like 5, 6, 7, 8 years old.
The fourth one already came out, what, 5-6 years ago? Like, it's been out for so
2015, 2014?
Yeah.
You're right, though, about the momentum. Because, like, when Last of Us remake came out, everyone's streaming it. People are playing it. People are tweeting about it. Why? Now you're going to release it in God knows when, and the momentum's gone.
They said Last
Who's
of Us
gonna buy
remake
it?
is coming this year, so I'm assuming December, November.
Right.
I mean,
But it's like,
yeah.
what?
You
No
already
one's going to be
lost your
talking
momentum.
about it.
Put it out for Halloween. You know what I mean? Like, do something. Like, put something out. But you don't. Again, it's just a lot of momentum has been killed in the past couple of years with this.
Sony
shit.
doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't know what the fuck. Listen to me. You think they're possibly holding their own PC launcher like Steam? They could be, but I think that's dumb.
Still a waste
I think
of
that's
time.
dumb because they got rid of their own streaming service. When I think that was a bad idea. You know how many movies Sony has, and they killed their own streaming service? Right when streaming services were taken off? If they launch their own PC launcher, I don't like that, because I like everything in one spot. So if it's on Steam, their PC launcher is okay on the PlayStation Now thing. Not the greatest. And by the way, PlayStation Now on PC isn't even compatible with their fucking controller. Just so you
Yeah,
guys know.
that's a bunch of nonsense right
You have
there.
to use a PlayStation 4 controller.
That is so stupid.
I tested it on stream. We tried it. Wouldn't work. But I will say, here's the thing. Can we put our caps on for a minute? Our business caps? God of War Ragnarok. Here's why it should be day and date on PC and PlayStation. That's another thing, too. It's released in the same day on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, a lot of these games. Doesn't that hurt the revenue? Because you can buy it on another console? No, because it's one SKU, right? So listen, let's put our caps on. Ragnarok, day and date, PC and PlayStation. And PlayStation Plus. Just that one day alone, you'd make all that money. By the way, Call of Duty is $70 on PC now. So Sony can charge us $70 for PC games and get away with it. But they've been charging $60. You got all that money, you got the $60 for the PC release. People are going to buy it like crazy. You got the PlayStation 5 version for $70, people are going to buy it like crazy. You got the PlayStation 4 version at $60, people are going to buy it like crazy. And then if you have PlayStation Plus, say Ragnarok debuts in PlayStation Plus day one. Guess what? People that aren't going to buy the game day one for $70, they might say, you know what? I'm just going to get the service for $120 for the year. So right there, you spent $120 just to play Ragnarok. And then if you fucking like Ragnarok, you might be like, you know what? I got to go get a copy of this game just to support it. You're going to go pay $70. So right then and there, they made $200 off you for one game. This is where they're missing the boat.
And I just think the biggest thing that they always kind of like fail to capture was their back catalog. Like I really think that's like I understand there's a lot of problems with the current stuff too, but I think it's also like they really just like I don't understand how fans are okay with like not being able to play all the Resident Evils, not okay with playing like their whole PS1 catalog that they have on the PS3 store as we speak still.
That should have been out the gate ready to go. I don't know why they want to extend the subscription services like Netflix and shit, but the problem is they're not consistent with it.
And streaming only PS3 games, like streaming, like people are saying Operation Raccoon City literally runs like dog shit. It runs terrible. And it's like, why is that the case? It's like there should be, I don't know, there's just a big lack of awareness for the people that like the old shit too, leading all the way up to right now. And I think it's a very they're ignorant towards it. And they wasted a whole gen just not doing anything with that. And then you finally release a service and like we're getting like 5 PS1 games here and there. You should put Resident Evil 2 and 3 on for October. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing? You know what I mean? But again, this is just stuff they're not doing.
Can I ask why the PlayStation fucking 3 version is for Resident Evil 4 is on the service and not? I'm sorry, Resident Evil 4 for PS3 on the service, but not Resident Evil 4 for PS4.
I know it's the old one.
You would cut out that whole streaming thing to begin with. Stop putting games on streaming that are already on the PlayStation 4.
Exactly.
They did that with the Uncharted games.
Yep.
They put the Uncharted games on streaming, but they didn't put the PS4 versions up.
It's stupid. It's like you have them, just put them up there. Like so. That always just really bugged the shit out of me, to be honest with you. On top of like their mindset right now, I don't get it. I really don't get it.
Sony's biggest problem is that they think their shit doesn't stink. Does Sony have anything after Spider-Man? They're looking like Xbox.
Wolverine.
I think after Spider-Man, yeah, but Wolverine's like 5 years, 6 years down the line.
That's what I'm saying. That's what people will say, though. You know what I mean? Like that's.
I think Spider-Man 2 releases next holiday.
Yeah, it has to.
And then he's right. After that, there's not really anything.
They got rid of everything.
I really don't want the machine anymore. I'm dead honest with you guys. It's the first time I own a machine I really don't want. Everything's coming on PC. Miles Morales hits PC. I told you, those are the only 2 games I played on here.
Yeah.
I want to play Ragnarok, okay. I'd rather buy it on PC, but they're forcing me to fucking have this boat in my house. Or they're going to release it in 7 months after fucking everyone already played and beat it.
Yeah.
Does Sony go to GameStop a couple days after the game's release? Because the games are one and dones. We all know this. I know people joke about it, but it's true. I give you 3 days after Ragnarok releases. You go to Blockbuster. You go to GameStop.
In another time,
You're gonna see the whole shelf filled with fucking Ragnarok copies because people beat it and they're done. I streamed Umbrella Chronicles on the 5, and it runs surprisingly well. Well, that's a PlayStation 4 game.
No, that's a 3 game.
Umbrella Chronicles is 3 game.
Yeah, they put that.
Oh, that's
pack
right.
on
Okay,
3.
yes.
But see, that always ran in higher frame rate. I think Operation Raccoon City already ran in like 24 frame or 25 frames on consoles, and they didn't enhance it like they did on the Xbox. Xbox has a team that, or Microsoft has a team that makes that thing, run really smooth on certain games. Here, you don't have it, so you're getting it how it would run on the PS3. And that game running on a PS3, I can imagine runs like how it did on the 360, really, really low frame rate. So I guess it depends on the game.
I would love Silent Hill 4: The Room on PlayStation 4. Yeah.
Well, again, it's just stuff that they can put out.
If you hack your PlayStation 4, you can put it on there.
That's the best way to do it. That's why we always talk about that on the show, and we always, mod or hack consoles, because eventually you get tired of it and you just want to do things your own way, and that's the best way to do it. You know what I mean? I understand there's like a knowledge barrier sometimes for people to like learn how to do it, but it's actually pretty easy. There's certain ways to do it where you could just get stuff. We're kind of talking about this earlier in
Ragnarok and Resident Evil 4 remake. The PlayStation 4 has been hacked 6 ways from Sunday. Those games are going to be on there day one, as far as the hacking sites.
Oh yeah.
So if these motherfuckers are worried about PC, a lot of people have hacked PS4s. I don't think they realize that.
Breaking news.
They do. What?
Sackboy: A Big Adventure is coming to PC October 27th.
Oh, so it took the date, Anthony.
4K, 120 frames, ultra wide, DLSS, VRR. This just broke an hour ago.
So you got 2 games in 1 month from PlayStation onto.
Yeah, which is what they said is going to happen.
You see why I don't want the boat anymore?
Right.
How weird is that we're talking about this and I just went to go check and look what happened?
Yeah.
I told you, Jim Ryan doesn't know what he's doing.
That's a great game, though. People should check that game out.
I don't understand why they just don't do this shit day and date. I mean, I kind of get it. I think what they do is they stretch it out.
Yeah.
So that their quarters look good. Their quarterly financials, but you can't keep doing this because eventually people are going to fall off.
Yeah, you just get pissed off. Like, you know what I mean? You got to vote with your wallets eventually, So.
It might be a reason why PS4 people are excited. They have hacked PS4s and they can get the games for free. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these games are getting backported. So on firmware that's from 2017, you can play the new Saints Row on it right now.
Wow.
And the PlayStation 5 was hacked. That hasn't been released to the public, but it's been hacked.
Yeah.
And it's ready to go.
And
by the way, the guy that hacked the PlayStation 5 says if this is released, Sony can't fix it. Because this hack apparently is embedded in the PlayStation 2. It's embedded in the PlayStation 2 emulator. And they know about it because what this guy does is the bug bounty program. They paid this guy $10,000 to reveal to them the hack.
Damn.
And he checked on the current firmware and they still haven't patched it. And they told him we can't really do anything about it because we're not going to go back and rewrite that code. So they could easily kill the PlayStation 5 brand right then and there. Yeah, PS5 sucks in my opinion. Saints Row is $20 off. Saints Row is going to be $10 on Black Friday.
Yeah, wait.
Horrible game.
It's a shame that reboot wasn't better, man. They had a chance.
And this guy over here was going to buy it. And I said, don't
me.
do it. And he was like, no, I'm going to do it. And then the reviews came out a couple days early. And he said, "Yeah, I'm not going to buy it. I'll be right back.
And then
I'm
I-
going to get some ice. You're going to get what?
No, then I tried it and I was like, good thing I didn't buy.
Yeah.
All right, be right back.
Okay.
So apparently Rocky 1 and 2 are coming to 4K.
What?
Yeah, Warner Brothers announced this. It's on Blu-ray.com. I'm like, all right, so put out the rest maybe?
I have to check, by the way, if Falling Down is coming yet because I've been slacking. I check every time, but I don't always
Right.
mention it. So
Apparently
nope,
this
still
this
not.
is expected to come out February of 2023, but
Hey,
coming to
that's
4K.
cool.
Hopefully it's a restoration or remaster or something.
Yeah,
Like, hopefully the transfer is good. I love Rocky, so
that I'd be down to check that out.
a lot of goodies coming out.
Yeah, I'm looking at the list here too, just to see.
Bunch of the reprints came out.
Saints Row was a joke. Trying to stream God of War 1 right now. Hopefully it's good. I don't know if I ever played that one.
The very first one.
Yeah.
I think I played a demo of that back in, whenever that was.
They will put a complete edition in 4K after you buy the first two, Ant. Yeah,
I
that's
know.
a good point.
That's what they always do, those bastards.
Let's see. I did pre-order. Maybe I did it on the show. I pre-ordered Christmas Vacation. It's like
Oh, yeah.
snort. Yeah, in 4K.
Yeah.
See if there's anything interesting here too, but I don't see much.
I think it's like glitched.
Uh-oh.
I go to 4K release calendar and it's just blank.
Oh,
I'm
that's
like,
not
what the
good.
fuck? Give me the calendar, god damn it.
Creed and Creed 2 4K Ultra HD Steelbook. Oh.
Well, that was already out though. Creed.
Yeah.
I have the
those are-
Creed 2 one, I think. I don't know, but there's a Creed 1.
I guess this is a pack.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Puss in Boots in 4K.
Oh, perfect.
There you go. Yeah, when Perry gets back, I'll update you guys all on my internet situation. We'll all have
Oh,
a good
yeah.
laugh.
Uh-oh.
We'll all have a good
Did
laugh.
you
But
get the booster?
no.
The,
It's much.
internet thing?
It's much funnier than that. But I have
Oh,
to talk about
no.
it when Perry's here.
It was the fucking Ethernet thing?
Yeah, I mean, it
Uh-oh.
was a pretty simple.
Okay. Okay.
I gotta wait
I'm
till Perry
excited to
gets
hear
back.
it. I'm
Yeah,
ready for it. I'm ready
because
for
it's
it.
just so funny how.
I also think that there's like a I remember because like I know like with especially when I was trying to do the streaming without the Ethernet, it just seemed like pretty much impossible to stream like at a reasonable like bit rate without problems. So that's why I remember there was a time where Perry was like, just fucking hardwire it, when I would
You
have
have
like
to.
the internet stuff. When we would record on Skype back in the day, you know what I mean? And for some reason that was always very sensitive with internet connection. I don't know why. And that was back when we were just doing audio, so there was not even video streaming. But once I hardwired it, then all that went away.
He's back.
Ugh.
So I gotta tell everybody. I gotta update everyone on the internet situation. I was telling Aunt I was waiting for you to come back. So, because last week we talked about like what I was gonna do about my internet, and like I was just like frustrated, and I was like, man, I'm just gonna go back in the closet. Like I was like ready to give up. And Perry was like, just try this. Just try a switch. And I was like, all right, whatever.
Okay,
So-
so back it up. A switcher, which is for the internet,
Yes.
like a signal booster, or a newer, because I know that Gigabit now, they have switchers that are 10 gigabits, which is what you need for Gigabit.
Right.
1 gigabit switch isn't going to help you with Gigabit internet.
It limits you. So I had two of the same switches in here, Ethernet switches, because the line comes from the house and then it comes into the switches and branches off to all my stuff. So Perry's like, just try another switcher because Verizon's finicky, which we know they're finicky with everything. So I happen to have a brand new TP-Link switch sitting in my house, and I was like, let me just try it. So I come out here, I try it, and I'm getting 900 megabytes per second. I was getting 90 before. So then I saw Perry that night, and I was like, thank you. You saved me from like dying because I was like,
Wow.
I gave up. I was like, I'll just live with it. Like I was so frustrated with it. And then he was like, no, just try it. And it just him giving me that idea. So I put 2 of those switchers in here. Now the Xbox
Perfect.
is flying over there. The computer's flying. So
Blind Brian.
so thanks again to Perry. Shout
Yeah.
out to you, even though, you know.
Well, you got to think of everything you can with tech.
Yeah.
But yeah, just so you guys know, that gigabit, if you buy a gigabit switch, they got 10 gigabit switches now. So you want to go with that if you got fiber optic.
And try everything. If your thing isn't working, try a different cable. Try a different switch. Just replace everything with a different brand. Order off Amazon and send it back if you have to. Because I'm telling you.
Yeah, pirate things from Amazon.
No, I mean, like, yeah, you need it to work for your application. So, yeah.
I'm going to send my Nintendo 64 back to Amazon. No, don't do that.
Jeez. We gotta check deal of the day. I checked for Falling Down. So far, no release.
So is that all your news, or you got more news, or what's up?
No, that was all the news.
What?
There wasn't a whole lot to this week besides that Capcom thing. That was like the big.
An old crapcom.
The past couple weeks we've been having tons of stuff, but this week was just slow.
Oh my god, I actually have a mug that you can. The mug is powered and it could heat up your coffee.
Oh yeah, I've seen that, but it's so expensive.
It's $129. It's deal of the day. It's all coffee stuff on Best Buy deal of the day.
It literally is. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, I might have to buy this 20 terabyte hard drive at some point
20 terabyte.
because I got 14 terabytes of TV shows. I just finished ripping season 2 of House, which I've never seen before,
That's a pretty good show.
and I got under 2 gigs left. Under 2 terabytes left.
Damn.
And that's all my TV shows. And that's so far most of my collection. I haven't even gotten to your stuff yet. I haven't even gotten to She-Ra yet. She-Ra's sitting over here. I got Coach. Oh, I had to rip a few seasons of that. I got a bunch of other TV shows over here in the corner.
Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up a big one on like Black Friday or whatever.
Just
whenever
wait
it goes
till
on
Black
sale.
Friday because I'll tell you how many gigs you got to get.
Yeah,
But it's gonna be filled.
That's fine.
That's if you want all my shows, but yeah, I'm gonna aim for this. I think they make up to 22 terabytes now.
that's insane.
This 20
Oh, by the
terabytes-
way,
what?
speaking of hard drives, we talked about this, but so my 360 got the red dot of death, the slim, and it was the
What?
hard drive. So I ordered a terabyte solid state that we're gonna plop into that thing.
Yep.
So, because it's the special one. So
You gotta order your SD card for your Switch
I know.
and bring it here.
you know what's bad? I ordered the 400 gig SD card for the GameCube, and I can't find it.
Oh,
It's in here
man.
somewhere, so I gotta look for it tomorrow. But
Yeah, you better look for that thing.
because I thought I had it, and it was a 16 gig one. I'm like, this isn't the right one,
Like, no, wait.
but I have it somewhere. I checked on Amazon. I just got it a couple weeks ago or days ago. It's in here somewhere.
Imagine, Anthony, you just turn on the GameCube and you play a game. You don't have to put the disc in, and there's a read error, then this and that. And you can put whatever versions you want of the game on it. So you got PAL Resident Evil 2, do you?
I actually don't.
I have it. You can rip it right from your GameCube right onto the SD card, or you can download it and throw it on the SD card. And you can play it right on there.
That's cool. Yeah, I was playing
Can't wait.
RE2 and 3 on GameCube the past couple days.
It's
So
like a jukebox. You turn it on, just play whatever.
I can
yeah,
finally
those games
play.
are expensive on GameCube Like they've just gone up in price.
You know what, man? Let them have it because the physical shit's starting to get disc rot. Get rid of it. If you're collecting, so you're not getting rid of it. But I'm just saying, anybody out there, if you're thinking about selling your collection, do it now because the prices are going up. And you know what? Once it gets disc rot, you just lost all that money. Let that be somebody else's problem. Offload your stuff now. Get the money. How much are they going for? Because I'll sell my shit at this point. I don't even care.
How much is what going for?
What?
Resident Evil on GameCube.
What did he just say?
Does the new blue camo controller look girly?
No,
I ordered 2 of them. What are you talking about?
I like how he asked that.
By the way, I have ideas for the Xbox Goes to Hell.
Oh yeah,
I might start filming that this week. As far as certain scenes, but I still need you guys to come.
Yeah, the Resident Evil games are expensive.
How much are they going for?
Nemesis, complete 130.
that's what people were saying.
What? That seems expensive to me.
I got it for $40 from GameStop back in the day. That was just it was on the wall.
Resident Evil 4 is 30.
Well, that's probably the cheapest one.
What about
That and remake and 0. It's really 2, 3. You got to look up 2, 3, Code Veronica. Those are like the 3.
You hear Keanu Reeves come back to Constantine 2. Yes.
Yeah, I did hear about that. I'm down. Hey, let him do it while he still can. You know what I mean? So
that's what I'm saying, man. Let these guys come back as long as they can. I'm not one of these guys like, oh, we dealing with that guy again. Like, no, let him come back till he drops dead.
And I love John Wick, by the way. I don't know if you've ever seen the John Wick movies, but they're great.
I haven't seen them yet.
You'll get a kick out of them.
When they finish, I'll watch them.
Code Veronica, no manual, 160.
How much is it with the manual? Because that's what I have.
This one says mint 190.
Probably 200
sold
plus.
For. So, this was from Valhalla, New York. This sold from
Valhalla.
Isn't that weird?
Right when I went to college.
Yeah. Yeah, you could get. Oh yeah, somebody has it. Oh, that's sealed. Holy crap! Okay, never mind.
Your mom goes to college.
Yeah,
you could have a sealed copy of Code Veronica on Dreamcast.
I'll just reseal the copies myself.
Oh, okay.
I might have to unload my Resident Evil stuff, man. I think it's adios at this point. The GameCube stuff's gonna have to go. As much as I love it, it's worth a lot of money now. I
don't know why 2 and 3 are this in Code Veronica. I think they probably just did low prints of them.
They did back because in the day listen, you were probably just a kid, but when those came out on GameCube, 2 and 3,
January of 03.
I think a month after they came out, on Capcom's website, Capcom made them $1,000 a piece because they had none left. So they made them $1,000 a piece so people wouldn't buy them, and people tried buying them.
My God!
And they emailed them saying, "Hey, we don't have any in stock. That's why it's $1,000." That's a little fun fact for you. I don't know if any of your audience remembers that, but
yeah, that's stuff that we'll when I have you on the show like next month, we'll talk about.
I'm coming on next month.
Oh, yeah, I'd like to record it next month.
I'll come on tonight and tomorrow. I don't care. The Japanese copies of 2-3 CVX box. That's it. I have the PAL version of 2. How much does that go for?
Let me check.
It actually might be cheaper to get that edition, to be honest. I don't know.
On GameCube?
Let's get the results.
In the case of Resident Evil 2 PAL version for the GameCube.
You are $600. Yeah, I told you.
135. Even they're pretty expensive.
Someone had it, sold it for 43.
Maybe like 60.
Yeah, yes, probably about 60.
Valhalla, New York. I went to school.
Yeah, you could probably get $60 for it.
I'm not kidding. That's what it's called, Valhalla, New York. The hospital, Westchester Medical Center, is over in Valhalla.
So after you do this on my GameCube, I can play Chibi Robo? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, you can play it on there without paying $850,000.
It's worth the price of admission right there.
Biohazard 2 on GameCube goes for like 65. Code Veronica on GameCube Japanese goes for like 46.
What? These wimpy prices?
Wimpy.
Wimpy.
Oh, I have 2 and I'm sorry, I have 1 and 0 remake on GameCube
You have-
still.
Yeah, you have Remake. I remember you did that video.
How much do
with
those
the-
go for?
I don't think Remake goes for too much.
You're lying because you want to buy it from me. That's why.
Well, people are selling lots of Remake 0 and 4 for $35, $40 Japanese.
What?
Yeah,
You-
a couple of lots.
Do you have Ribbit King for GameCube?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Oh, it's like a stupid golf game, but it goes for like stupid money now, like almost $200.
So I got Resident Evil remake Japanese from Plane Trade in Yonkers.
Mm.
It was $10.
Wow.
Yeah, there is a Japanese Biohazard Nintendo GameCube box set, and it goes for like $500. But it has all of it has all of them at that time, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't buy movies anymore. It's been years. Yeah, no, we're still stuck on the movies thing. Is there still that expensive Japanese GameCube anniversary set? Well, you're mediocre.
It's still expensive. I still like buying movies. I still like, the physical media for movies.
So Wario lied. He said there's this code in the box, and there's a disc in here. I had to keep saying that over and over and over again on this stream.
He lied to us.
Mario, you a bot?
Oh no!
not
the last of
Ellie.
There's your disc, Anthony. That's what it looks like.
It's the
Nothing.
same disc. It's the same disc they used in 2013.
No, it was built from the ground up. That disc.
Every time someone asks me about that, I'm like, "Oh yeah, The Last of Us remaster." Like I don't call it the remake. Like I
You
don't
should
I
tell
don't
your
say
audience,
that.
be like, listen, motherfuckers, if you want to buy that game, go ahead. But you know what? I ain't buying
Joke's
that
on
shit
you.
until Black Friday, where it's gonna be
I
$10.
I literally said that on stream, man. Like I said that.
And
word
does
for
your
word.
audience do pushback? Because I'm not in there all the time.
No, they honestly don't. They're pretty like, and if they like it, like, they'll be like, yeah, I like that, but like, they never like, oh, why do you feel that? They're just like, all right, cool, because I'm not like hostile with my. I'm like, and if you don't like it, you can,
Style.
and if you don't like it, you can suck it. It's the whole DX thing, and
Suck me, Maury.
yeah, suck me, Maury. So to avoid that, I just, I try to just say my feelings on it because I think they think I'm speaking from a fan's perspective because I am a fan of Last of Us. Like I'm being honest, So I'm not just someone that like hasn't played it on the channel before. Yeah. There we go.
Suck me, Maury.
Who are you making fun of? Oh, Maury.
Yeah, it's just Maury. He just appeared. We said his name and he shall appear. I love the tissue box on the like the stool.
Can't even do it.
You are
I hope-
a fucking idiot. Yeah,
We're not gonna get
I told you I was.
We're not gonna
That's
get
all the
copyright
things.
flagged for this, are we? Do I need to
No.
change this? Okay.
As long as there's no sound effects, you'll be all right.
As long as he's not moving.
Nah,
You're gonna
you
need those
won't.
tissues though when there's no Metal Gear remake or Silent Hill remake for the millionth time. And
You are Silent Hill. RWK88 with a $4.99 super chat. Thank you
Hey.
so much, sir.
thanks, man.
Thanks.
I
Thanks for
sure
being
do
on my stream
enjoy it
earlier,
all. I'm gonna
too.
listen until I fall asleep. Thank you. We enjoy having you in the chat as always.
Thanks, man.
Whether you contribute or not, you know that. You're always welcome here. You're welcome to play games with us.
Yeah, man. Thanks for all the
When we all
support.
get Call of Duty, you can jump on again.
Call of Duty.
If it works, what the hell happened, man?
Or as Eddie calls it, Call of Poopy. What about that blue box game and shit? Yeah, fuck that. That was so dumb.
Oh yeah, that's
Fuck
right.
that guy. That guy is so ridiculous.
It's the biggest scam in history.
But all these Sony guys ate that up, right? Oh, I think it's Silent Hill. I saw the guy's leg in the shadow. Oh, it's him. He's coming back. I could
The
feel it.
silhouette.
Remember that one horror game that people thought was Silent Hill? It was like with the car.
Yeah.
And it looked like it was from like 2012. It looked like a PS3 game, and it was
Yeah.
like coming soon. The PS5. I was like, what the fuck is this? People were like Silent Hill, Silent Hill. It's like it's not. If
the
that's
ga-
Silent Hill, we have a problem.
That's
Okay.
the game that Abo wants to play, actually. I'm not even kidding.
Hey, that's
He was
fine.
like,
But
"I'm
that
interested in it." And I was like, "All right."
it could
Have
look a
fun
little
with
bit
that.
better in my opinion, but that's just we'll see when it comes out. Uh Outside the Nine said Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes was amazing on the GameCube. That was actually a really good game, but I always preferred the PS1 edition. I like the voice acting better in that, but
You don't like
I
Yoshi and Mario up in the corner?
yeah, I know. It's like that's
I'm
King
not kidding.
Dedede.
It's the Easter
Oh
egg,
yeah.
right?
Oh yeah, and he tells them about like how they like how each of them attack and stuff like that, and he tells it like the Colonel tells him about it.
Let
It's
me
just
tell you
funny,
something, okay? Instead of Sony buying Bungie, they really should have bought the rights to Metal Gear from Konami
right?
for like 5 or 6 years or whatever, and made that fucking remake.
It's a shame that they were so invested in pachinko machines instead. They really went to mobile gaming,
Yeah,
Konami.
but
They took a hard
but
left.
Konami's saying fuck it, we'll license our stuff.
But what? But where? It's like where is it? Like we're sitting there like John Travolta
Sony,
in Pulp Fiction, just like
well, yeah, but
Nobody
looking
wants to
around.
pay.
Sony's got to go to them and say we want to make Metal Gear remake. How much do you
Right.
want for the licensing? And then Konami would be like, we want $2 million or $5 million, or
Well,
and
they're
they'll
seeing
be
how
like,
much.
I mean, that's
Right.
low, but they'll tell them what
Yeah.
they want, and then they'll license
They'll
it.
negotiate something. Yeah. And
Look at Nintendo; they licensed out Castlevania for
right.
Smash Brothers and shit like that.
That's true. But they also think, look at the money that the remakes are making for Capcom, and they're probably sitting there like, man, we can get in on that. We can get on a survival horror remakes. You got Dead Space remake coming out.
But you know what?
It's like
I
the
think
time is now.
Konami, like you said, they're invested in pachinko. The gaming properties that they own, they probably like. It's probably by a case basis.
Yeah, they're not
Probably
worried
not like,
about it. Yeah.
"Ooh, wow, that remake looks awesome. We could do Castlevania." I don't think they're like that. I think they're just
Yeah,
like,
no.
"Hey, if
Their mindset has changed. Yeah.
somebody wants to hit us up, hit us up."
But other than that, they're just going like quarter by quarter. They're not thinking like ahead. They're like, yeah, whatever. We'll just do this.
Yeah, I think they're just out of it. They own those properties. They're always going to license them out to make a few extra bucks, and I think that's it. That's not their main thing anymore. And I guarantee you that changed for other reasons. How much is the remake of PS3 going for? I'm trying to get my copy. Resident Evil remake on PS3.
Does that exist?
We have
It does. We have it. It's the one that came with the map.
That's the one with I unboxed it and the pig knocked the tray down. And I was like,
Oh,
I gotta go.
let me see.
I'm unboxing it and I'm showing everybody, and then all of a sudden the pig comes over and knocks the tray over, and she gets in the shot, and I'm like, I gotta go.
It's over.
Remake?
Yeah, it came out in 2014.
Y'all have any get together hangout schedules soon for streams? Possibly. I don't know what we'll be doing, if we'll be allowed to, but we will see.
I think it was physical only in Japan for PS3. I think.
Yeah, because I'm having a hard time finding
Yes,
it.
you have to type in Biohazard HD Remaster collector's
Oh,
pack.
okay.
That goes for about the case only. People have it for like 60-ish or 30. But that's for the PS3, and it doesn't run in 60. It's like 30 frames. But I remember me and
It
Perry
only
played
runs
that
on
on our
60
hacked
on the
PS3.
PC.
Yeah, it's locked. But I have the Biohazard Zero standalone on PS3. That's actually kind of rare. I got it from Play Asia. It was like the Biohazard Zero standalone PS3 it's on the disc, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, maybe about $30, man, to answer that question. With the case, if you want it physical. Obviously, you can always get it on sale, but if you want that case up there, then
Yeah,
it's a great game no matter where you play it because
check
it's
that
a
out
remake.
on eBay for sure. And it's in English too, so that's always good.
Yep.
I wish EA would remake Black. That game had an awesome sound and destruction.
That was a great
physics. That was a good
That
game.
was a great first-person game. Yeah,
A lot of people got mad it didn't have multiplayer, but they were like, "Look, we didn't do multiplayer because we wanted to focus on the story."
Yeah, that's really what
And I
they
think
were
that's
trying to
what
sell.
a lot of people respected them for doing that. But yeah, they should do that at some point, but who knows? Who knows what EA is going to end up doing? Hopefully this Dead Space thing works out in their favor and they can make more stuff. That's not Mass Effect.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I feel like that could make that a short. Yeah, can we finally get EA stuff that's not Mass Effect? I mean, this is a good sign, but hopefully Mass Effect is done for now.
Yeah.
We don't take Assassin's Creed, Call of Duty, Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3.
They're selling some
We can
weird
make a
Mass
short
Effect stuff on
remake
their
game. The
website.
story was
Ew.
awesome. What?
So there's this guy. So there's this. I'm gonna send this in the Facebook chat. So there's this page that I'm part of in Facebook, and people got their. So this is a problem that's been going on with some of these companies where there's like grease inside the 4K case.
What?
Of what?
It's like it's just grease, right? And no one really knows why it's happening. But someone got their Star Trek in, and there's grease
Oh
inside.
no, I didn't open the 5 and 6 yet.
Go
I
ahead,
didn't
go
open
get
them.
it.
I'm gonna. You gotta check to see if it's greased. So I'm gonna put it here.
Oh no.
Someone says my Star Trek 4K has the same
Send me the
stains
picture.
as the Child's Play 4K from a Scheme Factory. Look at that.
Ew. Oh no. Oh wait. Yeah, I don't have the motion picture. I have 5 and 6. I have the other ones in a
Okay.
bundle.
Listen, by the way, Star Trek 4 got canceled today. Or it got taken off the Paramount schedule, just so you know, before I forget.
It's fine. They're not really going forward with that thing anyway. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it. That's disgusting
What
though.
the fuck?
I don't want that in mine.
Was that like, that looks like mold.
Ugh.
It's weird. Like and this is happening with the Child's Play sets too from Scheme Factory. Apparently there was grease on the cases. And like apparently it gets on the disc too, so you gotta wipe it off.
I gotta open my Star Treks. I'm not getting rid of them, so I might as well just open them in the chat later. Tomorrow.
Yeah, just make sure you didn't.
I'll
get
let you
grease
guys know
on.
if there's grease in my Star Treks.
They're cooking bacon or some shit over the cases. I don't know. What the hell were they doing?
They're on the assembly line with the George Foreman cooking bacon.
Yeah, they're like,
oh
"Whoops."
damn, I spilled grease in this guy.
Right next to this box of Star
Cooking the
Trek.
Romulans on it.
Yeah. It's the Klingons.
Oh
Ew.
my God.
No, you know what that is? That's dried Klingon piss.
Ew.
Oh.
Ew. Gross.
It's amazing.
That's literally been in a warehouse forever. That's why it's stained like that. Why? You know, we're gonna show the audience. I'm gonna save this picture.
Do you want me to make it my background?
Yes, yes. Do
Okay.
that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hold
Because
on.
they'll actually see it because they'll be like to your right and our
Okay.
left of you. So
Hold on, I gotta save the photo.
A bug just crawled on my neck, and I got it
Ew.
off. Yeah, he's dead, so don't worry.
Okay, hold
That
on.
happened before.
Change background. Custom. Upload. That one. Apply.
Yo,
my
Discord
God,
Nitro
change.
needs to make a family plan. Look at that.
There you go. Look at all this grease in the Star Trek.
so
I'm right in the middle of it. That's disgusting.
that's terrible. Oh man, it looks like it would be on the disc too. Like you see, like how it's kind of smudged around where the where the cases or where the disc is propped up.
That's disgusting.
Feature film, special features, and extra grease.
I've always wanted to be in the middle of Star Trek the Motion Picture on 4K and some grease. It's a dream come true.
Why doesn't the actual movie Grease have that in the case? Like I feel like that would be more appropriate. But instead,
That's
Wow.
disgusting.
that's terrible.
Can't even see my hand like touching it. Ew. Nasty. Why is that
Can you-
there?
Okay, listen.
Okay.
Give me a second, and then you're gonna change your background.
if you put me between ass cheeks, I'm gonna be
No,
mad.
no.
Okay.
No, you gotta give me a second here.
Because as I'm seeing these two discs, I'm like, okay, this is kind of weird.
I have the best picture.
Okay, just send it to me. I'll do it. Oh, I can show everybody Wiglet while I'm waiting.
Ugh.
You guys,
Wiggle
this is a
it
new.
just
This
a
is
little
this is
bit.
a real new Pokemon that they announced. That's Wiglet.
Wow.
He's a variant of Diglett.
Oh, I saw that thing. I didn't know what he was called though.
It's Wiglet. Now I'm just on the beach having a good time without Wiglet.
Okay, I'm gonna send you your photo.
Okay, hold on. I'm
Just,
ready. And Facebook's being all slow. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Okay, hold on.
Go here. You know, I'm gonna send this to you privately because I don't want everybody to see
Okay.
this. They have to tune in to see this.
All right, should be good. I'm ready. Oh god. I'm gonna cover most of it up, probably. Okay. Hold on, I got this. Change, custom, upload, that one. Oh, it's like too big. Okay.
Too big.
Oh my god, it's scary. It's scary.
Tony K.
It's like horrifying. It's oh my god, no.
Well, he did it.
It's really scary. There's grease in my movies.
Did CM Punk ruin his thing, his collection?
CM Punk opened those sodas inside of the case.
Yeah.
Those little like sparkling waters.
And he gave him one. He shook it up and he opened it over his collection.
Poured it on his collection. Your EVPs are beating me up? Well, fuck your collection. No!
No.
What's this thing? I told you. I don't know if you saw the message. The Shovel Knight game's on Switch.
Yeah, I haven't downloaded it, but I'm going to.
Yeah, it's up there. Let's see if there's anything else that came out on there. Any questions in the chat room?
Questions.
Before we get out of here for good.
We're good.
Yeah, so for next week, I might need you guys to help me set up a couple of banners. I bought these things that you can put a banner on. They're like tripods. Hang on, I'll send you a picture. So you guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm gonna head.
That's pretty much all I need you to do.
I'm gonna head there when she gets out of work. So
Yeah.
be early, nice and early.
Here, I got this. Hold up. And then Anthony, if you want to buy these from me when I'm done using them, because I'm not going to use them again.
Oh my god. I have no use for. I barely have room down here as it is.
You're not going to download Grounded? I played Grounded like 2 years ago.
No, but it got like the full release or whatever. That's why everyone's talking about it again.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe I'll check it out.
Isn't it the same game?
Yes.
Early access?
Oh.
Mary, do you have Bubba Hotep on Blu-ray as Outside the Nine?
It's on Blu-ray.
He's asking if you own it.
Yeah, fuck yeah, I own it. I got the day it came out on Blu-ray.
That's a great movie.
Fuck yeah, that movie's awesome. Don't fuck with the king. I got the soundtrack on my computer. So I got 3 of these. Because I have like 3 or 4 different banners.
Between all of us, we should be able to figure out how to do it.
You see what I want to do, right? But you know why I got those? Because I want to put one in front of the register
Mm-hmm.
and two of them on the sides to cover the stuff up.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't look like you're walking into a game store. It looks like
Yeah.
you're walking into a, Hell yeah, I got Bubba Hotep. Grounded? I don't know. We tried playing it a couple of times on stream. It just wasn't. That's an awesome background. That's
The one
what,
I have now.
That's what you should be paying $10 a month for.
I know.
That
Like this
background.
is all worth it right now. I'm just chilling here. Yeah, this is pretty great right now. I had to try it because I was like, whatever.
That's the only thing.
Oh no, where did my?
They came today. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, between all of us, we'll figure it out. How hard could it be?
I still don't know how I'm gonna get this stuff to work, but we're gonna figure it out, right?
Yeah. We'll get it all worked out. It'll be okay.
Dude, I'm on the Switch site. There's so many fucking like anime porn games for the Switch.
I know, it's
Not even
ridiculous.
fucking funny.
It's ridiculous.
I thought Nintendo was a kid's machine.
No. It's not.
What are they doing?
I've noticed that. Like anytime you go
It's
to look
all-
for anything.
Anime porn games and like fucking indie games. Ridiculous. Does Nintendo have anything going on?
No, it is ridiculous. I did this one for Eddie.
Oh, here's the game, Anthony. I love puppies.
I love puppies.
Oh no. What is this,
love
the king?
I love Finding More Puppies Collector's Edition for Nintendo Switch.
Oh, sign me up.
What's the synopsis? Find and meet brand new set of adorable pups as you solve puzzles, play mini game, and explore gorgeous locations all across the globe. And I love finding more puppies.
Yo, how are
my
you not
God.
streaming
Finding
that?
Puppies. Join the fun classic hidden object gameplay with
I love
tail
puppies,
wagging
JR.
twist. 6 bonus locations, 12 paws, and some mini games, additional music. Meet cute canines who inspired the game. The creators' dogs. Okay.
How are you not streaming that right now?
No, I'm good. I don't even know how that's a game or why that's a game or who sat down and thought that that would be a game. Like, I don't get it. Yeah, I got the camouflage controller coming. I don't know if it's going to come tomorrow or what. I got Anthony's Men at Work. Yo, I feel like buying that Easy Money combo from Amazon,
Just to get it.
ripping it, and then sending it back. Oh, and by the way, no, you got some more news, Frank.
Oh.
48 hours and another 48 hours, double features coming to 4K.
I think we talked about
Oh.
that last week. I'm pretty sure.
And Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed Collector's Edition we got for $40.
Yeah, we got that for a steal.
And it's
That
back
was
up
nice.
to 70 now.
That was very nice that we found that. We were just hanging out, or you were building the computer, and I was like, dude, it's up.
Oh, man.
Do you see my background? I did this for Eddie.
You did it for the rock. Oh, God. My
Just hang it out.
boy!
Hanging out with my friends. Like 2 friends.
My God, that fucking character, man. This guy
Just-
Tom Hanks ruined my life.
Just hanging out on the Ferris wheel with my homies up here. Please don't kiss while I'm up here.
First he had no legs, and now he's got this guy. Can we get the Colonel to meet Elvis? I mean, to meet Forrest?
Oh God.
You
I
should have
hope
the
not.
Colonel meet Forrest at Vern's house.
Oh God.
Elvis looks like he's about to smack you on the ass.
Who, me?
Yeah, because his hand is right behind your butt.
Oh no, Elvis, don't do that.
That's awesome, Elvis. Put on the Christmas.
Okay, this one
The
is
Christmas sweater.
like freaking weird. Why does he look like that?
What the hell?
Why?
He's
Oh,
really
What?
upset.
I don't remember that from the movie.
I got here. You gotta make this your background before we
Okay.
go. I don't even know
I'm
what
I'm
windows I'm doing or what.
if I
I'm just
keep
clicking
Nitro,
around.
I'm totally making that Star Trek background my background. I mean, that's
That
amazing.
should be your background
Yeah, I mean, like that's insane.
for eternity.
I could change to different ships too. I could be on a Klingon ship.
Here, that should be your background, right here.
Okay, hold on. Come on. Oh my god. I don't even know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try it.
They should make a family plan for Nitro so we can all do this.
I know. Alright, let's see if it lets me even. Oh, yes. He's there. He looks like Grimace. Scary.
Ugh. All right, let me get our sponsors up here from Patreon.
Yeah.
Why is Patreon like Facebook, where it's like one account is two accounts now?
They changed that, yeah.
Why? That's so annoying. It's like I just want one account. I don't want two accounts. Stop doing this. All
Oh
right.
no.
I want to thank our sponsors over at Patreon: JB Zombie 89, Abo, Hockey Fan, and Captain Catch. Thank you for being sponsors of the Game
Thank
Compilers
you.
podcast over on Patreon.
Yes, thank you.
I want to thank Kama and Trainwreck for being members of the channel. Also want to thank, well, let's promote some guys now. Let's do M3 TV for the Rock Solid Wrestling Talk podcast. Uploaded their season 3 finale. Check them out. We're on there, by the way, on their season 3 finale. I saw it the other morning. It went.
I gotta watch it.
Premiered on the on their YouTube channel, M3 TV on YouTube. Go there, subscribe. Go to Dreadpool's channel, subscribe. He's uploaded a lot of Halloween stuff. Check out his Teespring. It's getting cold. You're gonna need a hoodie, possibly a mug, and some thongs and stuff. No, I'm kidding. He doesn't have that.
Not yet.
Well, he said that, didn't he? Didn't he say not yet as a joke?
Yeah.
I would promote Anthony's channel, but he can promote it himself.
Let's talk Resident Evil. Inocula Productions. I'm putting out my short film technically tomorrow because it's Thursday right now. So tomorrow. So that drops. Check it out. If you support me on the membership or Patreon, you can watch it right now. I'll put it out there for you guys.
What?
Early access.
Early access. But yeah, that's about it. I'm doing Monster Mania this weekend. Paige canceled, so I might as well not go. I can't get her to sign my beard. But that's it.
Can't get her to sign a lot of stuff.
Exactly.
We expect stories
I guess
next week.
AEW is so much better. But yeah, hopefully nothing crazy happens. We'll see. But I'll let you guys know. It's in Maryland, so I'll be in Maryland.
So Jamion is back. I am back again. The storm went and done eastward like a mofo. Instead of on path for going over to my place, is going like 20, 30 miles east. It's crazy. Well, you
thank
know
God.
what? We're happy that you're good.
Yeah.
And, hopefully that thing ends for everybody. So hopefully all that stuff is over with. And hopefully it's not enough damage. And, just stay safe out there, man. We need you in the chat. You and Dreadpool. So you guys are both in Florida, so take care. Make sure you're good. Um, what else do we have to do? I need another check the news real quick before we head on out of here.
Sure.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be canceling this G Cloud thing. This looks like a fucking play school toy.
Yeah, I don't need it. I just grabbed it in case because I didn't know what was gonna happen.
I'll leave
but
it in my cart. We'll see if it drops in the next 20 days before it releases.
if it was $99, I would grab one.
I think
just to lay in bed and play it.
I think 99 is the price point for non-cellular.
Oh, Dead Space remake promises no loading screens or cuts. That just came out.
Well, Anthony, you can't use the bathroom when you stream it.
Nope, gotta pause.
No, you got to get the custom toilet built.
Oh yeah, streamer edition though. You gotta have the mic mount on the back.
Got to put RGB lights on the toilet.
If you had a green screen, no one would know you're taking a dump.
No.
No,
We're still going to get a lot of rain and our trees in the backyard shattered into the trail. Oh, wow. Jeez. Great show, guys. Thank you. Good night,
Thank
guys.
you.
Going to bed. Great stream. Thank you.
Thanks.
So, also want to promote Trainwrecks.
Yes.
Channel. VB. He's in the chat. Click on his name. Go to his channel. Subscribe. He was streaming today. I was sleeping. So when we're done with this, I might turn the stream on and see how that went. I'm still awake.
Yeah. I just popped in to give him a like, but I was in the middle of stuff. But it looked pretty good. I mean, I was there for a minute.
Cool. Always cool to see fellow friends get into the stream and stuff. So
Yeah, man, it's time. You know what I mean?
times now.
You know, Twitch is really fucked up over there, man. I was watching some videos on it. They're like taking everyone's ad revenue away and stuff like that. They're telling people they can't do this, they can't do that, they can't say this, they can't say that.
Yeah, it's not good.
Oh, and
Amazon owns them too, right?
Yeah, and guess who was right? Guess who was right? I told you guys I use Firefox, and everyone laughed at me because in 2023, Google Chrome is killing all ad blockers.
Oh no!
I use Brave, so I'm good.
Ooh,
Brave. It already has like all that shit built in.
yeah. Well, I use Firefox,
And
guess
it
what?
doesn't give you targeted ads, so it leaves your ass alone and
Neither does
keeps your shit private.
Firefox
Yeah.
is.
I know. I have Firefox installed too. I have both, but I use Brave. That's my main one that I use.
You guys don't use Edge? What's wrong with you?
I know, right?
I'm just
what about
kidding.
Edge?
No, Edge is good, but Edge is Chromium. It's based off
Yeah.
Google Chrome, so it's going to have the same thing.
I'm not gonna lie. I use
Edge
Chrome.
Edge is good with ad blockers. Chrome, I stopped using because it was using all my resources.
Yeah,
I
I had
open
too
up
many
my
too much issues with it.
processes. It has like 30 fucking Google Chrome things open. I'm like, I'm looking at one site.
Maybe I'll switch to Firefox then. I never thought
I've
of
been
it,
using
but
Firefox since 2002. 20
Check out
years.
Brave. I'm telling you.
yeah.
It already
Brave?
got ad block. It's got ad block built in. You don't got to do anything. You're just
Yeah,
set.
but on Firefox, you just install it. Takes 2 seconds.
But I like Brave because again, it doesn't have like targeted ads or
Neither does
Weird.
Firefox.
weird things. You know.
Is that the guy from Home Alone?
It's Galrod. I just feel like switching to a Klingon because it's like stupid.
Dude, he looks like he's taking a dump.
He's like a meme from Deep Space Nine because he looks like that.
He looks like Eli when he doesn't cut his hair. Firefox is doing what? Firefox is staying clean. I thought Frank had his heads up for a second.
Oh, on the Elvis one, yeah, it looked like I had my arms in the air. Let me move it. Oh, I could just select it now that I uploaded it. If I like got really big, looks like I have my hands up. Stupid.
Oh, you ditching Chrome for Firefox? No, I always use Firefox.
Yeah, he's been on Firefox forever.
I don't even have Chrome on this computer. I'm looking right here. I don't see it. When I did use Chrome, though, on my old computer, yeah, I'm on YouTube and the processes are going all the way up. I open the thing, the whole fucking thing's filled with Chrome. I'm like, I don't have that problem with Firefox. I'm fine. I installed AdBlock on there at one point. No issues. I don't get nothing. But I do like Edge because Edge is technically Chrome.
Yeah.
Just put the ad block on Edge and you're good. But I wouldn't make Edge my permanent.
I prefer Christian, but hey, to each his own, you
Yeah,
know.
fuck Edge and Christian.
No, I'm gonna try out Firefox and see. Maybe
I'm
it'll
actually
work better.
looking for something aside from Firefox. Well, his guy said Brave.
Brave, yeah, we could try that too.
Never heard of it, but he's telling you you're muted.
I have it on my phone too. Brave, because you can download it on your phone.
You gotta be brave enough
makes
to
that?
try it.
I don't know who actually like makes. I don't know like the ins and outs. But it's
Because
pretty cool.
Firefox used to be the Netscape Navigator guys. That's why I got Firefox. Because I used to use Netscape Navigator. And Netscape Navigator, they used to have, for Halloween, they made NetScream Navigator.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
when you loaded a web page, it was Ghostface icon in the corner.
Oh,
It was when Scream 2 was coming out. They promoted the shit out of that movie. Just in case, looks at the list of owners. Yeah, I don't care who owns it as long as the shit works.
yeah.
I'm going to try YouTube and Twitch. I think you'll like YouTube better, but hey.
Yeah, it depends. Everyone has their preference.
I have Samsung internet on my phone. Firefox has been inoperable on my phone for a year. It works fine on my phone, but I use Chrome on my phone because it's a Google phone. Well, it's a Samsung phone, but you know what I mean.
I've never used the Samsung internet. I just
It's okay.
haven't.
It's good. It's not that great, but it's all right. It's sufficient. But yeah, Firefox, I have it on my phone, but I don't use it on my phone. I use it on the computer. On the phone, it's fine. On the computer is a big thing because, like I said, I had Chrome and it was using up all the resources, and I'm like, why? It's a web browser. So,
Probably doing the same thing to me, and I don't even
Especially
realize
for
it.
live streaming. Like if you're using that for like, you know how you have to open it up on YouTube, like from there.
yeah.
Like I was having problems with that at one point, and I was like, I gotta, you know. And
It
then
would
I used
open up all these
Firefox.
processes and shit and like drain your computer. And I was like, wait a minute, I thought this was the best web browser ever made. What happened? Even though I was always a Firefox guy.
Right. Me too. I actually always liked Firefox.
Yeah, like look, I heard that the Netscape guys is 20 years ago. I heard they moved on to Firefox, and I was like, all right, I'll download that. Been using it ever since, no issues. Firefox always bogged down on me. Yeah, it depends. I like YouTube because it doesn't seem like all the limited bitrate you can stream at, whereas on Twitch you're limited to 6,000 kilobytes. Kilobytes per second? Kilobits per second? However you want to say it.
Yeah.
My desktop, I use it all day. On the phone, nope. Yeah, I don't use it on the phone either. I'm Google Chrome on the phone.
Yep.
Microsoft could bring back Mixer. Oh no.
I would just say let them partner with
If
one of
they
the other
bring that
ones.
back, they better rename it.
Yeah.
Originally, Mixer was called Beam.
Yeah, I
And then
remember.
after they beat everybody in the head with that name, they were like, "Hey, we're just gonna call it Mixer." And I'm like a
You just called it
DJ,
Beam
like
for
studio
years.
mixer. Like, what are you talking about, Mixer? Then they hired all these guys, and then they paid them for like 5 years, and then like a month later, they canceled the service.
They announced it was going away, and they gave you like a couple weeks, and that was it. Like it was over.
Yeah, they screwed everybody over that moved all their content over there.
Yeah.
Those guys are getting paid anyway, most of them.
Right.
So, Anthony, I did find the Easy Money DVD.
Oh, okay.
Halloween 4K went down to 103.78 on Amazon. How much did it go down last time?
I wish it would
I
go
think
down
it
to
was
like
115, right?
Cadillac Man is $95 on Blu-ray. I didn't even know this was on Blu-ray. Yeah, it came out 2 years ago and it's already discontinued. Wow. Like new, $94.95. I didn't even know that was on Blu-ray. How come the movies I have aren't like $100?
J-Man says, so how many PS5 SKUs are there again?
There are 5. 5 or 6.
There's the regular digital, the regular disc.
2.
There's the Horizon
Digital, Horizon
digital,
Disc is
Horizon
4.
disc, and then the Modern Warfare disc. Is there a Modern Warfare digital?
I don't know.
Because then that would be 6 if there is.
Yes.
Holy shit.
We were talking about that. Yep.
Mixer can't be any worse than Twitch at this moment. Yeah. I don't know what's going on those platforms.
Twitch doesn't know what the whole thing is. Rename it Beam. No, don't call it Beam.
Oh, X-Beam.
Why don't they just call it like Xbox Live Video or something?
Right.
Or X Video or something. Oh, maybe not X.
Oh.
XB Video? I don't fucking know. Call it something with an X.
I mean, they could easily put that on there. You know, someone will want that on there.
Call it Game Pass Video or Video Pass.
Ever SKU is just digital code, right?
Xbox.
Oh
Shuffle.
yeah. I don't think they put the disc in those bundles.
And every SKU just is a digital code, right? Yes, think so, right?
Yeah, because otherwise people would just sell the game out of it.
Well, Bobby
Yeah.
Kotick wants you to go digital. That's why he's releasing the campaign a week early. Because this is his last year there, and he wants to make all that money now.
Yep.
The extra $10 on top of all that,
He's gonna be good to go.
and then he gets his golden parachute after he gets his Modern Warfare bonus.
And they said
That's why he wants this deal to go through, because he wants to be done with it. He wants to cash out.
they said this Modern Warfare 2 beta was the biggest beta they've ever had.
They say that all the time, though.
Oh, it's like WWE. Like, we had the most people in our state. Oh.
Dude, it's the only Call of Duty game that people want to play. Of course it's the biggest.
Yeah.
So $560 now. We get a $60 price increase. Yep.
Yep.
And the Horizon, it's $10 more than the Horizon bundle.
We got the price increase just in a different way. Don't let them fool
that's
you.
why they're throwing the codes in there. And it's like, dude, it's a code. You won't give us a physical because you know we could just go sell that and get the money back.
Yep.
They know exactly what they're fucking doing. And by the way, people shit on Xbox when they did that. When they started putting digital codes in the box. Remember GameStop was like, yeah, we're not going to sell them because it has digital codes. You can't trade the games in. Blah, blah, blah. And then Xbox started throwing physical games in.
Yeah.
And now PlayStation's like, oh, digital codes. And GameStop's like, yeah, look at the digital codes. Look at something. It's like, shut up. It's so stupid. The flip-flopping is fucking ridiculous.
Also, by the way, I thought that
one can do it and the other can't. It's
Well,
just
that's always
not
how it
allowed.
is.
It's ridiculous. Make up your fucking minds. Stop. Stop it.
Stop it. So I thought that GameStop was, they very well could be, but I thought they were lying about, they're like, oh, we have to sell PlayStation in a bundle because I heard the guy say it. And then I was reading something today online and people are saying that Sony is like making them sell it in a bundle because they don't want to sell the systems.
Because Sony wants them to sell the accessories with it.
Right.
Because they make more money
and you cannot return the accessories or the games. You have to.
You know, when you can't return that stuff, it's time to say adios, GameStop.
Yeah. And the only bundles they have are $7.75 after tax. So Sony's getting that money somehow. And you cannot buy the system without the bundle. So
I guess no one's buying the system then.
I saw a video today. The guy bought it and he went back to try to return the stuff, and the guy's like, I can't do that.
Oh, was that video of that guy like screaming and yelling?
I don't know. The guy was like, "I'm going to sue GameStop if I
Oh,
can't
yeah, I
return
saw
this
that.
stuff."
That
Yeah,
guy's full of shit,
that
dude.
guy's so stupid. But
They told the guy ahead of time.
yep, and he agreed to buy
That's
it.
the only. I'll stick with GameStop on that. They told the guy, like, look, you buy this. And the guy, I think the guy even told him at GameStop, he's like, you didn't have to buy it if you don't want it.
Right. That's the thing. It's like you don't have to do it, but if you want it,
Yeah, if Sony can peace out already, yeah. Yeah, I think Sony's like on the way out. It's just all this bad karma, man. It's building up. How do you? I've never seen a company do shit like this before. They are literally the
self-destruct.
heels, and everyone's like, yes. It's like, you know, if Xbox did this shit, if they had 4 different SKUs, if they said the games didn't matter, if they said all the bullshit, if they did every fucking thing that Sony's doing right now, they would be enemy number 1, public enemy number 1 in the gaming space. You know it. But Sony does it. It's like, yeah, Sony, they're allowed to do it. They make good games. Fuck you and fuck the games. The games
lot
that
of
you
people
play once and then
switching
you
over
trade in the
now.
GameStop for $4 credit.
People are getting tired of it though. Like people are starting to speak out against it because it's so
Well,
ridiculous.
people are starting to realize, like, hey, you know, the games are good, but they're not like great.
Not for what you have to go through. Like all the crap.
You retroactively owe us money for play. Get the fuck out of here with that, man.
Yeah, come on.
I don't know. Well, it's 2:00 in the freaking morning. These guys gotta go to bed.
Yeah.
Stay safe, Dreadpool. Stay safe, Jamion. Stay safe, anybody else watching from Florida or around that area. And we'll catch you guys next week. It's a dying brand. I agree. I think Sony is on their way out, man. So, everyone take care. Stay safe. I'll catch you guys later. Happy birthday to Frank.
Thank you.
Frank.
And,
Bye.
see you later. Peace.
Take
ya.
care. Bye-bye.
Look at this. Look, they all ran away. All right. I'm out of here. Catch you later.